Hello, everyone. Happy 4th of July. And I would like to celebrate 4th of July with you guys watching one of, I think, the greatest cultural exports that America ever gave, well, humanity, and that is police body cam footage because, oh my gosh, are we about to see some shenanigans? This first video is a person who decided to rent a car and then just never return it. I didn't know one could do that. I'm going to get all of these videos from, I want to say Blue Cam, daggone it, my brain. Code Blue Cam. So
in early January 2024,
and we're going to try to skip his commentary. But the cops are going to go and find, well, he did not return that.
Thank you. But they've been driving this car around since January. Why are they just reporting this? I have no idea.
So yeah, we're pressing charges. The funny part, I just think it's weird because literally I was talking to my risk manager, doing everything. I called you guys, and then his reservation just came in. Oh, wow. Like he literally just booked a reservation, like and coming in around.
Thank you, audio copy.
All right, did you guys?
I haven't. He said he didn't answer the phone. I just called to see if he was going to answer and confirm. Yeah. He didn't answer the phone.
So. All right. If he comes at 3 o'clock, can you contact us?
Yeah, he's scheduled to come in at 3:30.
All right, perfect. Thank you.
Right. Thank you.
About an hour later, Enterprise was able to track the stolen vehicle and quickly notified the sheriff's office, providing the vehicle's current location. Deputies responded to the address and found the vehicle with Andy.
Okay.
Sorry,
Thank you so much for gifting a membership, Sarah. And that went to Deborah Mellinger.
I need you to step out of the vehicle, sir.
For what?
I need you to step out of the vehicle, sir. Can I talk to you for a second? I can't hear you. Can you roll down the window, sir? 7114. Subject's refusing to get out of the vehicle. I need you to get out of the car, sir. Can you open the door?
Okay. I didn't know it was an option just to basically, uplift both middle fingers and just tell the cops, I'm going to do what I want. I mean, I didn't know that we could go all four nagers on the cop, but okay. I mean, it's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see how this one works for him.
Told you. Mister, we need to talk to you. Can you please step out of the vehicle?
The rental car called us about the rental car. You got to get out and talk to us. You got to step out and talk to us.
Of course. Good luck in the general elections, and I hope that whatever party you're voting for wins or does whatever you want it to do. And I'm muted because I had to tell my son that he could not play Roblox really, really loud in here while I was on a stream. I'm terribly mean.
No, you can step out of the car. You got a baton.
Yeah, but I got a window bar. I mean, I got the breaker. You want me to get that? You want me to get the breaker?
Sure.
All right.
They want to report this car stolen. You haven't paid for it since January. Get out of the car. Yes, get out of the car. All right, we're gonna remove you from the car one way or the other. You got it?
Yeah. Sir,
grab it.
We just need to get the car. That's it. That's it.
So, okay, just don't put your hands on top of me.
All right, just step out.
I'm going to step out. Do not put your hands on top of me. All right? I'm tired of you guys' lies here. You guys have been lying way too much. All right? You have your cameras on?
Yes, sir.
Absolutely.
All right, I want to...
Oh my gosh, I didn't realize this. If I accuse the cops of a crime, maybe they'll forget that I am currently being pulled over in an essentially stolen vehicle. This is a great... Did you teach Sarah? This is where Sarah learned it. He's her method acting coach.
Speak to your cameras. Do not touch me.
Okay.
All right, let me speak to your camera straight
You
up.
want to tell us your side of the story?
Yeah,
first?
I'm going to tell you the side of the story. So
Okay.
before you even don't
gladly
touch me.
listen to it. That's fine.
Okay,
step out.
just don't touch me.
Okay. What's going on?
What's happening here?
Holy Jesus, is that Trooper Paul. He got out and he stood up on the car and he didn't get any taller. Oh, no. He's like, I'm going to stand up and tell you. His head doesn't get any taller. Oh, he's really mad because he's short. Yes, for those of you possibly questioning, the storms are not making my leg feel great, so I could possibly be enhanced, but this is the funniest thing I've ever seen in my entire life.
Here is my man is that these guys have been running a scam with a phone in this town.
He
Okay, that's
stands
number
tall
one.
at 5'1".
No, listen to me, my man. Listen to me. You put me through the court system with Judge Hamilton with the same with the U-Haul story. All right, they've been bullshitting a driver's license. They've been bullshitting the scam inside of that story. All right, I have it all on tape. I got all the proof of that. They dismissed the case with that story too. All right, you want me to go over to the rental car place? We can talk over there.
Okay, so they called us.
Okay, they called, but they see me every single day. Even the men in the rental car place see me every day.
You've gone into that store every day.
Every day they see me passing the
But you
store.
have gone in.
They just couldn't see him over the counter. Oh, sweetie, we didn't know you were trying to pay. Okay, I'm going to stop making fun of him for being short. That just seems mean. And yet another thing that Peter will tell me, this is one of the reasons you're going straight to purgatory.
Into the
And spoke to the woman and the Spanish girl there too. So if you want to follow me over there and let them tell me that to my face, then you can put that on camera too.
Okay, you rented the car in January, right?
Rented the car in January.
Okay. Have you,
All I want to say is this. All I want to say is whatever civil matter they want to deal with inside of a courtroom with me, they can deal with that civil matter in the courtroom.
okay.
That's all I have
The
to
rental
say.
company has reported the car stolen.
It can't be stolen if I'm in front of them every single day, my man, and I'm here every day inside of all of your police.
Okay.
All right?
They took
And you-
all the actions they could to try to reach out to you. They sent certified letters to you.
No, they didn't send. No, they didn't send certified nothing because every night I sleep right next to the other vehicle. No,
Okay.
every night
You
I
don't
sleep.
live at the address of the where you gave.
That address is that.
He's like, the address is the outdoors. I'm a citizen of the planet. Sir, I think we're having a failure to understand or rate that you are in the possession of a stolen vehicle. It can't be stolen if I have it right here. My address is mobile.
Forget the address.
Okay.
All right, you can't tell me that story no more because I've
And they
been.
said they've been trying to call you too.
No, my man, the phone. They just changed this phone. All right, the reality
So
of
you don't have the same number as when you rented.
No,
the car.
I've had the same number the whole time. Okay, I have the same number the whole time. What I want for you guys to understand is this. All right, these guys have been running a scam the whole time. I've been inside, right next to where the Paradise Bonds is.
How many times has he paid since he rented in January?
He only paid the one time.
The initial rental fee, and
Yeah,
that's it.
he was gonna extend it, and then after the 12th, he didn't have to pay. You haven't paid anything since the 12th of January.
All I'm saying is take me to the man over there, or you want to drive the vehicle over there, whatever you guys want to do, and I can go in the back of your squad car over there. Whatever it takes. I'm not getting no handcuffs
You wanna
put on
do that?
top of me. I don't want to listen.
Listen, if we put you in
Wait a minute, we get to order the cops around? I didn't know this was like a buffet a la carte kind of, getting arrested type deal. Like, I'll take a hot cop, semi-shirtless, tastefully though. I'm okay with a little light handcuffing, but I am a married woman, and make sure he doesn't smell like onions. I mean, I think I'm good.
the car for our safety, you're going to be in handcuffs. Doesn't
No,
mean
I'm
you have
not.
your
No,
rights.
I'm not going to be in handcuffs. I'm not going to let you people touch me no more. Okay, I'm sorry. I don't want to fight with nobody. You guys have been running a scam in this town for too long.
You said you talked to somebody over there, right?
I talked to the Spanish girl there the whole
Spanish
time.
girl when?
Not even 5 days ago.
Okay. And you told her, hey, I got the car, everything's good, and she said everything's good.
No, she sees me all the time. I just said, look, hey, I'm right here. This is where I'm at all the time,
Okay.
and that was it.
Okay.
Nothing more. So you can use that on tape too, and you can bring the Spanish girl there too. I'm not going to keep on listening to this scam. If every night I stay right next to my other vehicle.
So this is the deal with the rental car. Once you rent a car,
No, I'm not gonna listen. You did the same thing with the U-Haul. You put me through a court for 15 months. You
you
dismissed.
rented a U-Haul and didn't pay for it, or what?
No, the same shit you guys did here. 15 months you put me through a courtroom for a U-Haul truck. You beat me down with the police too. All right, and then you dismiss the case too, and you're sitting here running fabricated licenses that are.
Since deputies were pretty much done with his bullshit,
Not even his hair will endorse this man. I mean, this man lies so much. His hair's like, look, we have died of shame.
they decided it was time to arrest him.
I spoke to the judge, and I spoke to her right. It's clear to her face, and to the lawyers too.
All right, well,
You're running fabricated licenses too.
15, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
All right, just put your hands behind your back.
No, I'm not letting you touch me. I'm not letting
Oh,
you.
let's be calm.
Don't touch me.
5'1".
Don't touch me. Don't touch
Your
me.
hands behind your
Don't
back
touch
now.
Don't touch me. I swear.
Why is he wearing
If you
Ugg
taste me,
boots? What is?
no.
On the ground. On the ground. So I want to 14. Hands behind your back.
Oh, you killed me.
Start right side. Hands behind your back now. Hands behind your back.
Swear to God.
Hands behind your
God
back
would
now.
like to be
Put
left
your
out of
hands
this
behind your. I'm going to tase you again. I'm going to tase you again. Hands behind your back. I'm going to tase you again. Hands behind your back now. Put them behind your back. Put your hands behind your back.
Yes, he's crying.
Yes, you can. Put it behind your back now. Move your arm. I'm going to tase you again.
I can't.
Put it behind your back.
I can't move my arm. You guys did this to me. You did this to me. You did this to me. You did this to me.
Okay, so wait. The cops did this to you by noticing that you were never going to pay for your rental car. It does seem rather mean of them. I will find a violin and chuck it at you, allegedly in Minecraft. Seriously.
You guys lied to me. You lied to me. And I swear.
I don't think they're in him.
I swear.
What?
I don't think they're in him. They're right here.
I swear.
Could have made this a lot easier if you didn't do that.
I didn't do nothing to you.
Resisted. We told you to
I
stop.
didn't resist
We told
nothing.
you to put your hands behind your back and
I didn't resist nothing. You guys are liars. You lying. You
Wait a minute.
lying, bro.
Eddie, come on, roll on your back. Yeah, sit him up. We want to get you off the pavement, please.
I really do hope that he doesn't take this segment for his, eHarmony video interview. I'm just thinking this might not attract the women he wants. Yes, the audio, the closed captions are like hysterical crying, something babbling.
Let's roll over, please.
I swear to God.
Sit up. Lean him against the car if you can.
I swear
Are
to
his
God.
legs
I
shaved?
swear to God.
You want to stand or you want to just set him in your car?
Yeah, we're in the car.
All right. I mean, Resty's got to look at him anyway.
Oh my gosh.
Come on, Andy, make it
Is
easy
he
for us, bud.
playing-
I didn't do nothing to you.
Is he playing, football, like the, soccer? Or in the NBA, because he has more theatrics than anyone I've ever seen fouled and pretending and, egging on an injury. Like, they hurt me real bad.
I swear to you, man, I'm gonna sue these people for all of this you did to me. I swear to you, I'm gonna take you for it.
Come on, Andy.
Have a seat.
Please, make it easy for us.
I didn't do nothing to you people. I swear to God.
Come on, Andy.
I swear to you. I swear to you.
Let me go to the other side of him.
I didn't do nothing.
Hello,
Prop him up.
man.
Enjoying your vacation? I figured we were going to have to drag him across, so I just took this out. I don't know if you want to put it in the bed. The season now?
Yeah, I guess so.
Ambulance is already on the way, so Andy, say something. We got ambulance on the way, all right, Andy?
We'll get you on the ambulance.
All
okay?
right. Well, we're not
Get you
going to listen to vomit sounds because that just but he seemed like he was maybe on a liquid couragey thing. I know it's very hard to figure out. Well, escapes handcuffs
In
and
February
goes ham.
2024,
And
Back in your car for me, please.
Oh, a quick
Jump
trip.
back in your
I
car.
love a quick trip run.
Quick trip on Outer Road, Adam Robert Zebra 5292. Good. 10-4, you can have them start over here. Michelle, you don't have a license.
How is that? I don't have a license.
I don't have a license. Okay, when the cops know exactly who the heck you are, and they're like, "Hey, Sarah, come on, sweetie, we're in the same congregation. I see you every Wednesday and Sunday. You don't have a license," and she's like, "I don't know you." I'm just saying, I'm not a life, coachologist, but that might be a sign that it's time to make a few changes. Baby steps, baby steps.
Suspended.
For what?
I haven't looked that far into it, so I don't know the reason.
Because, I mean,
Look, you don't have a valid license. Stop arguing with me.
I didn't know that. I honestly
Okay, why are you being so argumentative?
Because I just got done with work. I was just trying. Apparently, I don't have a license. I don't fucking know.
Is this your car?
Informed. Yes, this is my car.
Do you have insurance on it?
No.
Okay. What are you up to?
I just got done with work literally 6 minutes ago.
What do you do for work?
I work at a group home.
Okay. Are you coming from the group home?
Yes, I work out in. I was stopping to see if I could. What? Hello? I'm at Quick Trip. Yes. I didn't know didn't have a license. When was it suspended or whatever it is? Because
I can tell you that here in a minute once I go back to my car.
I haven't been pulled over or anything since I got out. Literally, I haven't had a ticket or nothing.
Okay. I'll tell you that once I go look. It doesn't tell me right away. I have to look into that.
While speaking with her, the deputy detected an odor of marijuana emanating from the vehicle. Being that he's very familiar.
Shock. And how is he very familiar with the smell, Officer Cheech and Chong? I mean, I guess they get them very acquainted with bong smell for some reason.
Here with the smell, he's most likely able to.
He's his own drug sniffing dog.
Recall all sorts of thrilling arrests. Have you ever encountered a scent that immediately brought back a memory? That's because.
Okay, oh no, yeah, oh well, they got sponsored. I'm so proud of them.
What's up? I'm gonna pull her out, see if she'll give us consent. If not, we'll Act 79 it.
Okay, sounds good. I was just looking at the report, so.
Okay, I didn't know she was on paper till just now, but she just came from Garton's and she's got a no contact with Garton's, so.
Yeah, that's good enough.
See if she wants to be cooperative or not.
Let me send you an invite if you want to come on.
Is it just her or is there two in there?
It's just her.
Just her.
Yeah. I'm trying to see what she's suspended for because she's all up in arms about that.
She looks kind of animated.
Right. Failure to pay child support.
That'll do it.
And she's a deadbeat mom. Ma'am, if the police know your name, and where you live and that you don't have a driver's license, they're talking to you for serialness, I swear. And yes, give Sal's channel a look.
Michelle, I'll have you jump out. I'll talk to you behind your car real quick. Is there anything illegal in your car that I need to know about?
I don't think so.
Okay, just keep your hand out of your pocket for me.
I smoke weed. I don't know. I might have a blunt or something in the car. I don't know.
If you did have a blunt in your car, where would it be?
In my bag.
Okay. Which you got one in the front and one in the back?
It'd be the one in the front.
Okay. There is a blunt in there? Or?
I don't know if there's one in there or not. I don't remember if I took it out or not.
Hands out of your pockets.
I'm sorry, my cold.
Oh, yeah, so am I. So you're suspended for child support. You must have not paid a child support, so they suspended
Dude,
you.
I haven't had a job. I literally just found a job 5 days ago.
Okay, hands out of your pockets. Stop digging in your pockets. Would you give us consent to search your car?
I can't tell you no.
Okay. Well, I'm just trying to see if you want to be cooperative with us or not.
I'm never not cooperative. I don't want to go to jail for fucking weed. I have to work tomorrow. I just got this job.
Okay. right, let's go to the front of this car.
It's been nice knowing you. I'll talk to
Hands
you
out of your
another
pocket.
lifetime, okay?
I'll just put your hands behind your back for me.
For what?
You keep putting your hands in your pockets after I've told you 16 times not to.
Well, I'm sure she's completely sober. I'm sure this is just as she has advertised. She came directly from finding a job at the convent, and now she's off to sell Bibles across the street.
I mean, I don't have a coat on like you guys do.
I don't have a coat. I just got a polyester shirt.
I have been more than cooperative with you guys. Seriously.
Okay, this doesn't mean you're going to jail. You're just being detained, okay? You're not free to go. Do you have anything on you that's going to stab, poke us?
I have my keys, a vape, I think.
Does your... Yeah, you do have pockets. Okay, can we get that door open, or...
I'd rather stand outside.
Well, we're going to sit you in the car because you're already complaining that it's cold out.
I don't care. You're not detaining me.
Okay,
You're not
listen,
arresting me. So I will
listen.
stand.
Again, getting arrested is not an a la carte or a buffet thing. Otherwise, well, some people would always be trying to get... They're like, yeah, I'll take the handcuffing, but I'd like to be let free after about an hour. And you can go about your day, Officer Nis. Thank you. I mean... this telling officers what they're going to do after you've been handcuffed is very interesting.
Stand here.
You're being detained. You're going to sit in the car. That's not negotiable.
I just wanted to go grab some clothes and go to bed. I've been up since 3 o'clock.
In the afternoon?
No.
I'll talk to her real quick.
Okay.
So, Michelle,
I want to go to sleep.
I can appreciate that. So we'll work on getting you out of here as soon as possible. Okay.
I worked the first shift yesterday.
Where do you work at?
Overnight, I worked the second shift. I'm just tired.
Mm-hmm. Sounds like you're at least trying to get some stuff straight.
I've been looking for a job for 2 years.
Yeah.
I've been looking for a place for 2 years. Dude. Everything, dude. Like.
Is it just with your record that you're having difficulty then?
Because of the shit my kids made up about me.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody will even rent me a storage unit. My life sucks.
So I have to talk to you about an incident that happened on the street on the 3rd, or at your daughter's place. You remember that?
Yeah, I was whipping a Yui, trying to fucking leave because I was about to like snap out on her fucking friend, and I hit a garbage can.
Well, I'm gonna go help that officer so that we can get out of here and you can get out of here sooner. Okay,
You're
Michelle?
not gonna let me go. There's probably weed in the car. I smoke weed. My PO knows I smoke weed.
Well,
Wait a
Everything
minute.
else.
I have a couple questions here. What state is this that allows you to use medicinal devil's lettuce on probation? I mean, I'm going to say things that never happened for 800, Alex, but who knows? Who
That I've
knows?
ever done to it.
Sure.
I went through the driver's side, but that's it. And the center console. What's up?
I've been here before.
No, you can hang out over there.
That's fine. That's all I'm asking.
Yeah, as long as you just hang out over there, that's cool.
Okay, thank you.
You can go in the store if you want to stay warm too. All right. And you went through this up here?
Yep, I went through that. That was, I'm assuming, the clothes that she picked up.
Okay.
They smell like weed, but there's nothing in it. So I'm all right for her citations right now then.
I'm going to call probation.
Well, I have to work in the morning.
Tell who?
Probation. My PO would not have you put in jail. I have to work.
Hey, this is Deputy Tenold from Eau Claire County Sheriff's Office. Doing well. I am in contact with a subject who is on supervision. Yes. Just one possession of THC. Yes.
Will you please tell them I have to work in the morning and I just got this job, please? I didn't even know I didn't have a license. Will you please tell them this stuff? I wouldn't have been driving if I didn't know I had a license.
The address is, she
Oh
doesn't.
my God. That's the most annoying thing that my kids do is like, are you going to tell them what I did? And I'm like, yes, I will in fact let you talk on the phone if you just give me 5 seconds to talk like an adult human to another adult human. And then I will hand that, conversation over to you so you can ask grandma a question. But could I just have 5 seconds to say one thing?
not have a valid driver's license.
I didn't know that.
And then, do you have her rules available there by you? Yeah, mostly number 4. Yeah, that's the one. That's the issue that she just came from.
I was driving through.
Awesome, thank you. You too. So probation is going to put a hold on you. 536 County. I'm 1095 with Michelle.
While completing paperwork, Michelle slipped her cuffs and began shaking the living shit out of the squad car.
Well, this seems like a... Well, she could...
Don't do that.
Well, I mean, that'll get people to... Wait, I thought she was going to be nice and going to be all good because she's turned a leaf. Guess that leaf just fell. It was her fall, her autumn. She's like, that new leaf I done turned over, it's gone.
My hands are numb. I can't sit up anymore. I can't do this. All I have is a fucking weed. I'm gonna lose my fucking job.
Reason number 8,743. I could not be a cop.
So she doesn't have cuffs on right now, and she's now doing that. So I want to get her cuffed up quick. Yeah, she's probably gonna be fun. So
When they instructed her to exit the squad car, she attempted to flee and swung at the deputy.
Okay, look, as a fellow semi-fluffy American, she was just trying to get cardio in. Cardio. She was like, I need to run. I've got just 100 more steps to get to my 10K. So, officer, if you'll just let me do a lap around the gas station, I'm trying to be better. Doctor now.
All right, Michelle, jump out.
I would rather just sit here.
Michelle, get out of the car.
Make me.
You really want to go that route?
You are some fucking dumbass motherfuckers.
Stop. Michelle, stop. Put your hands behind your back.
Let me go.
You want to go to the ground?
Let go.
Let's back up here.
Michelle, put your hands behind your back. Stop.
I just want to go to bed. I wanted to go to bed.
But she got her nails done. Look at those beautiful nails. I mean, and look, I'm not judging you if you get like a nice thing done and you're struggling, but come on now.
I'm so tired of
You didn't pay your child support.
I will break my
but you
wrist,
got
I
nails.
promise you.
Well, that's not a good idea. What purpose is that going to serve, Michelle?
The purpose me blowing my brains out will do too. I promise you, I lose my job soon. I'm gonna fucking jump off the first bridge as soon as I fucking walk out of there.
Well, she's a peach.
Very loud. We're good. I got it.
Very loud. Here, we're going to another one. Maybe this one won't have a screamer, for the love of goodness. Well, there it is. I'm a professional. Don't you worry. You're in good hands with Allstate over here.
Evident that Sergio was not slowing down and was going to crash head-on into the officer's squad car.
Wait a minute. I call all the shenanigans. I call universal shenanigans on this. How do we have? Oh, good deal. I got it this morning at Walmart. How do we have better graphic evidence of how this car crash happened than what happened to John O'Keefe? This is ridiculous. I call shenanigans. And thank you, Fraud at Wrangler, for the $5. Love the hat. We are going to try. There are a bunch of just storms and rainy yuckiness. So I do not do well in storm days. So I'm going to hang out with you guys for about 2 hours, and then I'm going to go lay down. The boys are upset because, no one's going to light anything on fire if it's raining. How could God do this to them? Legitimate quote from my youngest son. It's going to rain and they're not going to explode anything. How could God do this to us on America's birthday? In the sweetest little boy voice, but very, very serious. And I was just like, I don't know, sweetie. And check out Fraud at Wrangler. He deals with people like this who probably are the reason why aliens lock their doors as they pass the world.
With other vehicles surrounding him, the officer had no escape route to avoid the collision. He activated his emergency lights and siren to warn others of the impending danger.
How? That cop car just came right out of nowhere.
The officer's body cam was in the charging dock at the moment of impact, but was then quickly activated. He located his radio on the floorboard and notified dispatch of the accident. Meanwhile, his passenger struggled to open her door due to the collision and had difficulty breathing. Despite this, both of them managed to exit the squad car. The officer subsequently approached Sergio, who displayed a visible head injury. Additional units soon arrived as the main officer began to experience headaches.
We'll talk to you a little bit. Stay seated.
Stay seated.
Okay.
Want me to talk to witnesses?
Watch your legs. Let's make sure.
Okay, I'll help with Dave.
Hey, stay.
Hey, yo.
Hey, stay there. Stay there. Don't move. Just sit back in your seat.
Bro, stop it.
As officers tried to get him to cooperate, they noticed his speech was slurred and his inability to stop using the word bro.
Well, that's a felony right there. The use of that many bros in one sentence, he's going for a long time.
Have a seat.
Hey, have a seat. Have a seat.
Bro,
sit down.
Stop it.
Sit down.
Hey, yo. You know what? I checked in with your officer.
Hey, sit down.
I'm not even doing anything. Hey, bro. Can you tell him to stop, please?
Have a seat.
Have a seat.
And then we'll talk.
I was walking on Century and I was going to that stoplight.
It's probably for sure. It's probably between alcohol and.
Stay awake.
Stay awake with us.
Stay awake.
Bro.
No. Just stay seated.
Stay seated. Just stay awake.
Okay. We're gonna have.
Bro.
We want to ask county.
I was already there.
You're already where?
With you.
Affirm. And did we ever get anybody to check on the other car versus tree?
Is he trying to say that he just got out on bail and decided to run into a cop? I mean, not that I'm taking alcohol's word for it, but that seems to be the general case here.
I was already with you, and you were already with
Before I checked the area,
bro,
I didn't see anything obvious near
this is
Brindisi.
stupid, dude.
Didn't look super close.
Yes, you are stupid.
Bro, because you know that it wasn't even the shift for ambulance. Bro.
05 to 03, 3 good here. I can go down there and check that.
I can tell you again.
All right. So tell me why I can't be done.
Because I think we got this pretty well.
Where are you going, sir?
Bro, I'm not doing this.
Sit right here. Stay warm so we can have you get checked out.
Bro, you're the only one that did this around me out.
What are you talking about? You hit your head. You're confused right now. Just stay seated. Stay seated.
Wait. Deja de tocarme la pinche cara. Wait.
I'm gonna put you in handcuffs if you don't stay seated.
Deja de tocarme porque yo estoy aquí. Mira, güey.
So there's an accident down the street. I will move my truck, but I need you to just pull into the parking lot up here on the right.
I'll pull the parking lot.
Because I don't want you to have to back up the trailer. Give me a second, though.
Mira, güey.
Cops being
Tú me
nice.
estuviste aquí y acá.
I don't understand Spanish.
Yeah. So here's what. No.
Come down.
I'm sorry. I don't know why, because he just let him go off on a big long thing, and then he's like, I don't get Spanish. I don't know it.
No.
Yes, I know.
Hey, bro.
Hey, I'm going to move my car, but I need you to pull into the parking lot, pick and save, turn around, and I'm shutting down the road here, okay?
Is he 55? Hey,
I think so, but he hit his head hard.
And he's not.
Bro.
Hey.
Relax.
Hey, bro.
03, once you mark the driver detained for right now.
Dude.
Well, he got a dude in. Or is that like 0.08 then?
All right, so I'm shutting down the road. That's why I stopped here in the middle, okay?
I didn't understand because we go up and go around.
I need you to either U-turn or go into the pick and save lot, okay?
Okay, yeah, that light there didn't seem to be working.
Yeah. So just do me a favor, don't go down to where all the lights are, okay?
Get out of here before someone else it up.
Yeah.
Are you trying to turn? Hold on one second. Thanks, Mark.
Terry, are we having the county come do this?
Dude, I'm asking you, like, please, man, dude, like, if you want me
Man,
to tell
you're
you
in
that,
Wisconsin.
like, I respect you, dude.
I want you to get
could
checked
we
out
have
by an
known?
ambulance. What I want.
I respect you to do that.
So there is an accident down there. The road is shut down for now.
Would you want me to try and go straight? Or?
Yes,
Hello?
please.
Okay. Do you want me to go now?
When the light turns green, okay?
Let me get your respect of her.
Do you have any weapons on you?
Come on,
No,
let's go.
probably
Jesus Christ. Do you
answering
not see
with,
the big fucking arrow? Do you not see the big arrow?
He had his head. Good here, so
What's your name?
Spanish.
Yeah, you got one left in there.
So he said, give us this.
He speaks English too.
What's your name?
Tell me what your name is.
Sergio, I'm Adam. I'm one of the paramedics. Are you hurt?
Yes.
Where you hurt?
Oh,
Where you hurt? Hey, where you hurt?
With this, I haven't done anything.
Okay.
Bro.
Hey, we're gonna take you down to the hospital. We're just gonna figure out what your injuries are for right now, okay? You've been drinking today?
You're not.
You're not drinking?
nothing. He has had nothing to drink, you guys. That, yeah.
You're not.
You're not what?
No, stop.
What's your name?
Sergio.
Sergio, what happened?
He already told me that.
Does the entirety of Wisconsin need to take a sobriety test to understand traffic cops? Holy God. This cop's like, where are you driving? What are you doing? These people are like, what does the big arrow mean? Oh, I can't drive. I'll just drive down here a little bit, okay? No, you can't go down that road. No, just a little bit. No.
He was trying to give me some give me with like that.
You want to just get a. So he hit head on, going the wrong way? Is that what happened?
Yeah,
that's
man.
my
Sounds like,
understanding.
No, man, totally like.
Relax.
You know what?
Have you guys done breathalyzer?
No, they're trying to
We're trying to get him to stay in the car.
but he just keeps getting out and he got up.
Bro,
Have a seat here.
help me down him.
Or turn.
Yep. Have a seat.
No, use your legs.
Do not see the big fucking arrow. Jesus.
What do you want us to do?
Switch the cups to the front.
You got it? Or you want me to do it?
No, I got blood all over my hands. So.
Yeah, so do I, but switching.
Hold on. Stop.
Everyone
one more,
in
please,
Wisconsin is
for,
going back on a learner permit after this.
Come on, bro.
Go. Jesus Christ. Go. You go. Why did you not go?
I'm on that street. I'm just trying to get her home.
No, but you can't get. You'll have to go around to get to High Road. You can't get there this way. There was a head-on crash. You can't get through.
Hey, just stop moving, okay?
Just relax.
We're trying to help you.
Bro, I was
Just relax. Kick your
I
feet
was
up.
standing here
Careful,
and
he's-
like
Been spitting a lot too.
Bro.
sometimes.
Put your legs up here.
Put your legs up here.
hey, bro.
Put your legs up.
Do you not see me? Do you not see me? Do you not see me? Jesus Christ.
Okay, now with that sound, that'll help a little.
All right, this is a horrible thing, but the people that are genuinely confused about the traffic has to be The greatest. I need to clip this and just because she is every mom's uh like this is every mom's life. Like, have I not told you this before? Do you not see the big sign that says no doing this? Is this
I was just gonna get some of the property for the jail, his ID and stuff.
Can I get an ID?
Yeah, it's in here. So I'll just pull it out. And this is what he has.
Just an update, there will be some possible 55 issues with our driver, so if you want to let the county know that as well.
Terry, I'm just gonna take. I'm gonna take his wallet.
Okay.
But I'm gonna leave everything else that was in his pocket on the chair.
Okay.
I don't know if county wants that, but we'll take this with.
Stuff in the side door is yours or no? The gloves and the hat, yeah. Everything was in the back seat. Okay. Okay. You got your body cam. Hang on to that. Store it in the back. Okay, got it, buddy.
So we're sitting in the chief's car right now. We're just kind of waiting for
oh,
another
and you had a ride along passenger? Like, I guess this woman's probably not going to want to become a police officer anymore. And if this was a first date, I'm sorry. I don't know that you're getting a second. Your brave police officerness.
But we're okay.
Your vehicle's in a good position. Why don't you take Schultz's vehicles up?
Oh, okay.
Vehicle.
Okay, no,
So
that's fine if you.
That way we don't have to move your vehicle. We want to keep it there.
Okay.
So the airbags went off. We saw it coming, and saved me. Here, say hi to Save.
Hey, Brian.
Yeah, they're mine, but they fell in the blood and everything else, so they're junk now. I didn't know the wind was going to blow them off.
4389, just advising there's possible 1055 issues.
So we let him hit us head on because if he would have turned, it would have hit the side of the car, you know. But we don't know what's going on with this dude. I'll keep you posted. I just want to let you know that we're okay.
You know, police cars don't tend to just jump right out at
Unreal.
you.
I just still keep picturing that in my head, and it's like, this isn't happening, you know? It's, I must be a jinx.
No, you're not a jinx. This guy's 55. So, I mean, it's all on him. He was going to shoot through this intersection and probably have a collision if it wouldn't have been you. So I'd rather have it be this squad controlled by... You're going to be fine. I'm just glad you guys are just scraped some bruises. So we'll get the ambulance going to be here in a second. I'll shut the door.
Okay. Oh, my God.
The smoke inside the car is what got me.
Oh, I know
I
it.
couldn't get out because of the airbag.
I saw you cut it.
I had to grab my knife and cut it to deflate it just so I could get out.
yeah.
And then
Okay, maybe he is going to get a date. He's being all brave and stuff. Go, Officer Brave Guy.
The door opened far enough.
I know. Well, that's why I was just like, unbuckle yourself. Like, let's play it play by play and not panic. Because I was, that smoke that was
I know.
filling in.
It's hard to breathe, isn't it?
Yeah, I was like, oh my God. I was like, if this starts on fire, like, that is not how I'm going to go out. I'm sorry this happened.
Do you know, did all the airbags pop? Do you know what popped exactly? All four side curtains.
Everything, back seat, everything.
How are you? Do you need something, man?
Dude, my head hurts, my chest hurts. I need to go to the EMS. Or
Let's get you down the hospital too.
Probably at 30, 35 miles per hour and hit his head on. So I was trying to maneuver, but if I would have maneuvered to the left, but then that would have hit her side door. And so then I just decided to take it head on and leave it at that.
The tire and that brush guard saved a lot of other things from coming
Aww.
in. And it just could have been a lot
This
worse.
is going to be the best, worst.
Sergio was then transported to the hospital to be treated for his injuries, where he remained uncooperative and had to be restrained by his ankles and wrists to the hospital bed. It was also discovered he had one prior OWI offense. Both the officer and his ride-along.
That's the BS. That is the BS. If he already did this before, no license. I'm sorry. But, you know, maybe after 10 years, but they let these guy out with, 112, and it ticks me off because sooner or later it's not going to be a cop car. It's going to be someone else.
Passenger sustained significant injuries from the crash, resulting in both of them missing work for an extended period.
I do not like that. Let's switch over. Stop screen, present. Share screen. Ooh, let's see what happens when you post your crime. Not that apparently that is something that's very, Not that that advice ever helps any criminal because they don't listen to it, so I want to see what he Snapchatted.
3. As a Marquette County Sheriff's deputy concluded a traffic stop, he noticed an approaching vehicle in Westfield, Wisconsin. With his windows down, he...
Y'all, is Wisconsin officially the Florida of the Midwest? I'm just asking for a me, but I think we have nominated Wisconsin.
could clearly hear the vehicle approaching due to its faulty exhaust system. Additionally, the vehicle had a few brake lamps that were not working. The driver was later identified as an...
Where was he? Was he in Boston, perhaps?
18-year-old male named Dominic, whom deputies were well acquainted with, particularly through his social media activity. The sheriff's office became aware of Dominic when he first moved into Marquette County earlier in the year. Another law enforcement agency outside the county.
Yeah, and thank you, Fun Diane. You know what? I think sometimes we forget that all of our things, all of the goods that we rely on are brought to us by truckers who are really trying to drive safely and, you know, keep America going. So thank you on this 4th of July for the job that you do and trying to, you know, safely get all the things that we need to the places they need to go. It's an unsung, you know, job a lot of the time, but we really appreciate it. My kids love trucks. They also like to try to get trucks to honk and scare the crapola out of me, which I explained to them was a terribly dangerous idea considering I'm generally the one in charge of the car.
County alerted them that Dominic was publicly posting on Snapchat via the heat map feature. Some of these public Snapchat posts depicted Dominic smoking marijuana and brandishing a firearm.
You know, I'm not shocked, but I'm shocked.
With a laser light while making derogatory remarks about law enforcement. Furthermore, he frequently posted requests for info.
Okay, he has Jim Brewer eyes, but real Jim Brewer. Like Jim Brewer.
On how to obtain large amounts of marijuana and made numerous mentions of selling the drug. Given that these posts were publicly accessible to anyone on Snapchat, the sheriff's office decided to save copies of the videos as evidence. On one occasion, while conducting surveillance near his residence, a deputy observed Dominic recording a Snapchat video of the deputy's vehicle parked in a nearby parking lot.
You filmed yourself staking out an ambush against the cops, you absolute flipping glorious diamond of stupid. I can't.
Dominic then proceeded to share the video on Snap Maps, along with more anti-law enforcement comments. Upon initiating a traffic stop, Dominic had accelerated at a high rate of speed and turned off his headlights.
Going back towards the village on Lawrence Street.
The
212 on West Hamilton call. Eastbound Lawrence. Eastbound Lawrence. 212 calling it. Eastbound Lawrence. Northbound Spring, northbound Spring.
Sarah, don't jinx him. He can get dumber.
They were soon able to obtain the registration of the vehicle, which was linked to Dominic.
4760, lights are back on. 41 north. We are northbound on Eagle approaching 5th. Northbound Eagle approaching 5th. I believe that's going to be that Dominic revoked license.
Hi, everyone. We are celebrating America with, you know, the greatest cultural enrichment, you know, that we have given humanity. Policed, you know, drunken police cam videos. I think that, you know, often the world thinks, what has America done for us? And I'll say cops, unsolved mysteries, and body cams. And s'mores.
Get out of it. Why don't you, at the next cross here, turn off? but keep going for now.
Probably not.
When you brake, go towards the house if you can. 212 Marquette. I got primary northbound Eagle from A. Northbound Eagle from A.
Throughout the pursuit, he consistently ignored multiple stop signs, turning off his lights and maintaining speeds well above the limit.
Oh,
Northbound
there
Eagle
could
from
be
A,
a deer
catching up to the
coming right
vehicle,
out.
speeds 90.
Yeah, see, Graceful Klutz knows what I'm talking about, because I am just waiting for a daggone deer to just hop out of on the road, because that's what happens here.
212, 219, what was your reason for stop?
Equipment violations on exhaust and light violations.
10-4, plus plates not matching the vehicle.
We'll have that sometime.
Notify Adams and Washera County. No traffic. 212 Marquette. Vehicle is blacked out again. No traffic. Westbound First Ave. By the way, we're in Adams County if you want to let them know.
By observing Dominic through the rear car window and clearly seeing his face in the rearview mirror, the deputy confirmed that Dominic was indeed the operator.
You can't miss those eyes. They're pointing in opposite directions.
212 Marquette, going through the stop sign of E, County E and First. No traffic. Continuing westbound into Adams County.
Oh, I'm sorry.
212 Marquette, northbound on Elk, northbound on Elk. 212 Marquette, we are west on First towards Ember. I'm going to get up to this next cross street and then probably terminate.
Oh, turn off his
Current
lights
speed
again.
is 73. You're right on him.
Hey, that's an Indiana rolling stop.
There's no traffic. If I'm approved to continue, we're northbound on Ember right now. He's blacked out. Slow speed. We got one vehicle. We are northbound on Ember. One vehicle. We got another one oncoming. His lights are back out again. I'm right behind him. At about 73.
544, 212. I'm still behind you. Just trying to catch up.
Speed's about in the between 70 and 72. Every now and then he flips his lights on and off.
Oh, he's doing Morse code, and the Morse code is bruh. You know, why are you following me?
Because of his reckless driving in the presence of other vehicles, it was decided to terminate the pursuit.
I am going to terminate here. Stand by for the next cross. I have terminated right at the intersection of Ember and G. George. Vehicle continued westbound on Ember into Adams County towards the tracks. I'm going to post up here for about 10 more seconds, and then I'll continue on Ember to check for any accidents near the railroad tracks.
You see that guy?
Yeah, we were just chasing him for about 15, 20 miles, so yeah. So, I know, that's why we're terminating. We chased him for a good probably 20 minutes already. Yeah.
I just barely, all I seen was lights.
Yeah, it's
in the back of your car hanging on the window.
212 218 recalling.
He's letting them know which of the civil rights they've violated. It's 4 and 14th and 6th.
Right up here, I was driving that vehicle.
I got a pretty good visual on him. I'm very familiar with who he is from the previous case. I will definitely have charges.
Okay, again, just subtle life coachery from Mama Mo. But if the cops are well acquainted with your, general face and attitude, maybe baby steps to a better life
For him, but if we could set up, maybe just wait for him to try to come back. We know where he is. We'll take him into custody then. Check in the area for any 1050s. All units on code. This is that subject I sent the officer safety ATL about. He's the one that's always on the Westfield Snapchat stories, posting him smoking weed and going to carry a 1032 for 43.
There's a deer.
Approximately an hour later, while the deputy was patrolling the area, he noticed a pickup truck with an excessively loud exhaust drive past him. The deputy managed to capture the license plate, which belonged to an individual residing in the same apartment complex as Dominic. Additionally, it seemed that there were multiple occupants in the vehicle.
Okay.
Considering these facts,
Also criminals. I'm just going to throw this out there. If you would like to get away with hijinks, maybe don't take your mufflers off. I know it's not like, darn, I would have gotten away with it if it weren't for those pesky cops. No, the cops can hear you from another town. What in the hillbilly American is this? This is some hill chuckness if I've ever seen it. I have a hillbilly day pass. I can say these things.
factors, along with the fact that the vehicle was heading from the area where Dominic was last seen, deputies opt to initiate a high-risk traffic stop.
There's a male in the backseat of that vehicle behind the driver.
212 Marquette. We're high risk stop right now. 225. Stay at the res. Driver, turn it off. Step out. Step out. Keep your hands where you can see them. Take the keys with you. Take the keys with you. Take the keys with you. Let me see your hands. Come back. Okay, you're not who we're after. Just keep coming back this way. Who's in the truck with you? Okay, he's in the Colin. He's in the truck. Come back this way. That's all right. That's the whole point of the lights. You got any weapons on you? Okay, come back towards me.
I was a CC carrier in PA. Not
Okay, come back here. Come back here. Where'd you pick up at tonight? Sit on my tailgate. You can sit on my tailgate.
No, I can't sit. It'll hurt. I gotta.
Step out with your hands up. We got a canine. If you run, you will be bit.
When Dominic was asked to exit, he immediately claimed that his vehicle had been stolen without any prior questioning about its status.
Show me your.
Sarah Boone, the suitcase was stolen. I don't even know how it got in my house. Those terrible people. Also, why am I now getting luggage ads on my ex? I don't need luggage ads on my ex, y'all. After talking to Sarah, I'm talking about Sarah.
Get hands. Show me your hands. You are under arrest. Step back. You weren't earlier when you were running, so step back. My car was stolen. No, it wasn't. I saw you with it. Step back. Step back.
Get low. Watch him, man. Watch him. Walk back here. Shut up and listen. Walk backwards. If you make any stupid moves, my dog will bite you. You understand? Watch him.
It's going to be your opportunity so you don't get yourself in trouble.
I mean, I'm probably a terrible person, but I'm kind of hoping he makes a stupid move. But I'm a terrible person, and this will be one of the many things that St. Peter will be telling me as to why I have to go to purgatory for like X amount of years. He's like, did you make this joke? Yeah, it was hilarious. No, we didn't think it was. I was like, come on, someone had to laugh. He's like, yeah, Judas did, but you don't want to go with him. And I'm like, tough crowd.
Able to talk to us when we're done, just so you know.
Good boy. Yes, give low. Watch him. Boy.
I said it's going to be an opportunity to talk with us so you don't get in trouble. Keep walking. Keep walking. Keep walking. Keep walking. Keep walking. Stop. Don't make any moves.
Okay.
We have a canine. You will be bit.
Look, I am also a fluffy American, so I don't want to do fluffy on fluffy crime, but aren't those tank tops typically worn by someone who has really good lats and, you know, to show off your arm muscles, your biceps and triceps? I don't know that he fulfills those requirements. Not to body shame, but I thought those were general purpose of like showing off muscular physiques and not moves.
219 Marquette, 1095. Watch him. Oh, boy,
You don't mess around when it comes to running up here. I saw you in the driver's seat.
tell
I have it on
everyone
video.
we're
I don't
gonna
need
have-
to talk with you.
We're going to have a big old party in purgatory because we'll all be down there. Well, mid there, I guess.
Just, you know. Okay? What do you got on you?
1095.
Jetta was stolen. It's keys. It's a miracle.
I don't need to.
It's a Volkswagen Jetta.
I don't need to. I already saw you.
Wired
You're
right to the starter cylinder. You can see it's got to push to start. If you go find it, it's got to
You can argue with the video. You can argue with the video. That's fine. I have it. We have a lot of video cameras here.
Starter solenoid.
You're under arrest, so.
Foos. Good boy.
Can I talk to Jay before I
Nope.
go? All right.
Haven't you messed around in a small town?
Oh, you got him. Good up there. Good boy.
So this is going to be your opportunity so you don't get in trouble.
Yeah.
Okay, obviously we saw him
Yes, I got man. Yes, I got dog.
driving that vehicle when he ran from us, the Volkswagen, because you picked him up, and so it's your cooperating.
That's my girlfriend. My son is in there.
You're transporting a felon right now. Okay. Where did you pick him up at? In Adams. Okay. And why did he have you come pick him up?
Sorry, I was.
No worries.
The big tank top with the jiggly bits that were just it mesmerized.
Yeah, it was very titillating.
And then I was hoping we'd get more doggo, less dumbass.
Oh well.
Also, did he just say that his son was in the vehicle where he was turning on and off the lights, you know, going 70 miles an hour?
I believe so, yeah.
Oh, father of the year as well. He really is a man of many talents.
Oh yeah.
See, y'all, just imagine what you would do without America. Where would you find these videos?
Exactly.
And his car was broke down. Okay.
Who else is in the vehicle? Okay.
My son is in there. Baby, don't let him take him.
So is this your truck? That's my father's.
Please, that's my son.
Yeah, he's in a lot of trouble tonight for what he did earlier. That's why I told you straight up. So I told you straight up, we know what happened, and you're the one that's transported him. So that's why I'm trying to keep you out of trouble.
I would have never went and got him.
Okay. All right.
I'm straight up. I don't know where his vehicle is at the moment.
Okay.
I picked him up at a buddy's house.
Okay. I'll let you walk out back to the truck so you can get a little bit more comfy, all right?
Thank you so much,
I do need to grab your ID, though, okay? You need help?
No.
So I'm just going to be honest with you. If I find out that you're lying to me, I will arrest you and charge you with obstructing, and your kid will go to social services. Do you understand me?
I understand. I'm very aware. I've been in situations like this.
Okay.
When I was
You've been in situations like this before?
And yet you continue to breed with this man? I mean, asking for a friend.
Good Lord. How am I single?
Sal, I don't know.
What is this man doing to get women? This guy is a sexual stallion.
on a four-wheeler, slid off it. Okay. Broke a bone in my back, and it never grew in right.
Did he send any messages to you at all about what transpired tonight?
His phone is off, and so is mine.
So how did he call you?
The house phone. He must have asked somebody.
Any weapons in the vehicle?
No.
Any drugs in the vehicle? So if I deploy my dog, the dog's not going to alert to anything in the vehicle. No. Mr. Is that true?
What's that?
If I deploy my dog around the vehicle for a free air sniff, he's not going to alert to anything in the vehicle?
I don't think so. Shouldn't.
Well, I know that. When you went and picked him up from Fort Wayne Grand Marsh, was his black vehicle there?
I didn't see it. It's too dark for me. I can barely see at night.
So how did he call to get a ride?
Barely see at night. Why are you driving? And thank you for becoming a member of the Church of Mo. Thank you so much. We have the dark side and Oreos, so we're good. I mean, I think we need to maybe, when I'm president, we might need to take a look at Wisconsin. I don't know if there was lead paint in the water, but...
Well, there is actually.
Well, there you go.
I was talking with Natalie Wisco about it, and like, why is Wisconsin so screwed up? And she's like, well, there's a lot of lead in the water, like more than Flint, Michigan.
Oh, holy crap balls.
Yeah, it's like a real epidemic there.
That explains so much.
That's
but
her
it
theory.
does give us these lovely videos.
Yeah.
Called from his buddy's house. Can I get in the car? You can hold the keys. I'm not going nowhere.
Well, I know you're not going anywhere.
Hey, Deputy Zimmer over in Marquette County. I'm looking to see if one of your deputies could go check residence for me.
Yep, he made a poor decision tonight.
I'm sorry for you guys.
I think he's made a lifetime of those.
That's why I told you. I'm straight up trying to give you the benefit of the doubt because, like I said, I have him on video.
Yeah.
We don't share. Sharing doesn't work. Look, anyone with a bunch of kids will tell you you have to apportion out so everyone thinks they get their own bag, but they don't realize that Oreos do not come in Ziploc bags. So no one has to share.
If you guys start to try to lie on his behalf, that's when you start looking up a criminal hit a tree here. So that's why I gave you that warning before we did anything else, because I mean it when I say it. Like, there's no tricks here.
Oh, and she's
Think City.
Yeah, I know. It's his other half. We know everybody that gives us problems up here.
I'm looking to see if one of your guys can go out there and see if the suspect vehicle from our pursuit is out there. We have him in custody. Someone went and picked him up, and we got him stopped here in our county.
So what's his charges? Oh, he's going to have second-degree reckless danger and safety, felony flee elude. He's got an open case right now for disorderly conduct, so he's going to have bail jumping, bunch of traffic tickets. I got to see if it's still open. I just know he was arrested. Yeah, he posted his cash bond, though.
Okay, wait. So he is on Instagram and Snapchat talking about, I hate ACAB stuff while smoking, non-legal, devil's lettuce, and while being a felon in possession of a semi-automatic firearm. He really is a genius.
Life goals.
And an underage girlfriend.
Oh, Jesus. Wait.
It's like the
father has an underage girlfriend, or this guy?
No, this guy doesn't. The guy in the back. But it's like the people of Walmart starter pack of felonies and accessories. I swear to God. It's like if you were making a person of Walmart Barbie doll, he'd have at least 3 OW eyes, that tank top on, the girlfriend with the baby that could possibly be his.
Yeah.
It's just
a little darker skin than he would have thought. He's a little confused.
So that would be bail jumping for it because he committed another crime. And it's really dumb of him when we know who he is because he likes to flaunt his stuff on social media, which I'm going to go back to my spot. I'm going to show him all the pictures we have saved of him. So,
oh God, he's going to Sarah Boone him. Oh, dear Lord.
Yeah.
Humanity.
I'm going to let you know. I mean, stay clear. I know this truck. The reason I stopped this truck was because I know this is parked right at your apartment complex there. I know there's a high probability that he's inside of it. There's no, when you're in a small county, that's just how it is.
I just say we close the door and I'll.
Okay. There is a
baby in here. Yep, that's fine. Put your arm in the vehicle. Here, stick around. Oh, wait, hazard alert. Just be honest with me. What are we going to find in the vehicle?
I don't know. I don't
Oreos.
do any drugs.
Okay, well,
he reeks of weed, so
he does.
He's clearly on blood pressure medication.
Back tailgate area.
Not me though.
Right. Okay. Well,
or is he able to send it back tailgate somewhere just for his pain and everything?
Yeah, it's fine.
Driver said that he's gonna call and said that his vehicle broke down and he needed to ride back home. So I'm gonna pick him up.
Well, driving the way he was driving, not surprising that it broke down.
And the best part is this is I'm on video because I can clear as day tell who he is.
Right.
Love it.
Love
Has anyone told you what's going on? So your boyfriend led 4 of us on a high-speed pursuit through Marquette County, through the village of Westfield, and out into Adams County. So he's going to jail right now for felony eluding. Okay, so that's where we're at with that.
Okay.
Did he have anything on him, or do you have anything on you?
No.
Because the dog alerted to the vehicle, somebody's searching everything in the vehicle.
He gave it to me. You can ask him. It's his. It's marijuana.
Oh, okay.
It's his.
Perfect.
Where am I getting transported to?
You're getting transported to the Marquette County Jail.
That's over in Montana, correct?
Sure is.
Is he running weed? I mean,
sounds like he just won a game show.
I know that for sure.
Sure about that?
Yeah, no, absolutely.
So all the shit that he posts on the Snap Map and everything else about.
Yeah, no, he uses that recreationally. He doesn't.
Yeah,
he doesn't know. I swear to you, he doesn't.
Because the shit that he posts on the Snap Map, I mean, come on.
Yeah,
we
I
can
know.
agree that that's not recreational.
I know.
And I'd be willing to bet that if I went as far as to get a search warrant or petition the court for a search warrant for your house right now, nothing there.
No.
So he probably delivered all of it wherever it was going.
He doesn't sell. I'm telling you straight up.
He's asking for people to buy from him.
Well, I mean, she sounds honest. And she picked him, so really her discernment is batting. What's a good batting average, since I don't know sports ball?
300.
300. She's batting 300 there. I say we let her go. Of course he's not.
I'm on the Snap Map.
I don't have him. I don't check Snap Map. I barely use Snapchat. I'm not on my phone ever.
I mean, he's posting.
Chandler Halderson should have dated this girl.
Yeah. Chandler's
Damn cat.
Oh my God. Chandler's watching this and he's like, if only I had a girlfriend that did use Snapchat. He's the weed Ubers. Would you call that munch, or I guess munchies delivered. I don't know.
Uber munchies.
He's posting this to the public.
Yeah.
Like when you guys were at campground,
Yeah. What did you post then?
he was soliciting people to buy dope from him.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I have no idea.
We're very familiar with him. He's making comments about popping cops and doing all this other stuff on there too about having firearms.
trying to
There's
start his rap
pictures of him
career.
with the firearm on the on the snap map.
Oh, I honest to God have no.
So obviously we have the marijuana issue
Yeah.
that with him. What else is in the vehicle? Like I said, I don't want to go move your baby and all this stuff because if I have to, we're going to be getting human services involved and everything else.
There's nothing that I know of.
Okay.
Dominic's vehicle was eventually located by a neighboring sheriff's office.
Adams County's out with that vehicle. Who's ever the least involved, if they want to head over to where they found
poor
it
guy's sleeping.
and follow.
I mean, his eyes make Jim Brewer look sober. I mean, yeah, you know, he was heading home to get his Bible to start his weekly AA meeting.
Good Lord.
Look back to impound.
What are we doing?
Great, love this.
Oh, well, you know, the camera
That's
doesn't
better.
love you at every angle.
We're taking your car. Yep. A couple things to remember is just one, the second you moved up here, I put out an officer safety bulletin because you like to flash your gun around Snapchat for some stupid reason. Okay. I have pictures of
Is
you
that
from social
wrong?
media doing stupid stuff. All that stuff is saved.
Apparently,
I gotta plead ignorance on this one.
I mean, you know, there's nothing more precious than a criminal who posts all of his stuff on Snapchat.
And then some poor
I mean-
public defense attorney gets it discovered and is just like, God damn it.
He's like, yeah, I'd like a plea deal. And he's like, no, I'm innocent. Your lawyerness, they set me up. It was entrapment. They knew I was gonna run if I saw a cop. And you know, ipso facto, one thing led to another.
All the stuff's going to be in the cloud. All right. We know where you live. How do I know you're going to be in that truck? Exactly. We know everything about you. I could see in the back of the car. I could see it when I was looking through your rear view mirror that it was you. I'm not BSing you when I say I have everything I need. That's why I don't need to talk with you. I'm letting you know from a standpoint from us, when you come up to a county where we will chase you for any reason, as long as we need to. The only reason I stopped was because I knew who you were and I didn't want to go too far in the other county and leave my guys, you know, stranded to handle calls by themselves. I want you to know all this stuff for your benefit because
I think this guy might be dumber than dumbwaiter, and I didn't know that was humanly possible, and you could still, you know, retain the label of sentience. So
Why do I feel
This
like
is-
this guy is the product of somebody in Florida and Wisconsin, and they had a child, and it's this
over
guy?
a nuclear like dump.
Yeah, in Chernobyl. He was
Yeah.
conceived in Chernobyl.
That explains the eyes.
Yes.
you still have a chance to possibly turn this around. All right.
like
I
it
mean,
to be
this is all
that,
stuff that you
that
could have gotten away with when you lived in
if we ever
Watertown,
have
not
a-
here. All right. I'm not joking
a
with you. Like, I
double-threaded
know everything about
mystery
you
on
from the
wheels.
second you moved up here. And the reason is because I have connections all around the state. And they said, hey, this guy's up your way. Here's all
Oh,
the
don't make
social
him
media
feel
stuff.
bad.
I said, great. Sent all that stuff out to the department. Easy peasy. When we have problems with people or we have people that cause us problems, we know everything about them. So we only have 17,000 people here. Okay. So I'm just letting you know that from your own standpoint, from moving forward. I know you got fired from Breakbush last week. I know everything. Okay.
I just love
I'm
that
not
the cops
joking with
just
you. Here,
humiliate
okay?
him.
I don't, I'm very straightforward. Sometimes it
He's like, I know you have to buy little blue pills from China. Look, it happens to every guy, little feller. It's supposed to be okay. You know,
Especially when you do
wait
those
while you're in
drugs and
jail.
drink. He's just like giving him a laundry list of why he screwed up.
I know this cop knows more about him than his girlfriend does.
rubs people the wrong way. I let people know exactly everything I know. There's no secrets with me, you know, and you know, I'm not BSing you when I'm telling you this stuff. So, and I can't even put this in any court of law or anything because you're in custody technically. I'm just doing it more or less for your benefit, for my benefit to hopefully not have any more problems with you. But
You're just trying to make him feel shitty.
So right now, what he's booking you in on is felony flee eluding, felony second-degree recklessly endangering safety, possession of the THC. I believe you're still on bond, so it'll be bail jumping. I have to confirm your DOT record because I know you've had problems in the past with driving to see what you're at license status-wise. The two big ones are the felony flee and eluding. And because, I mean, I'm guessing that you probably see the YouTube videos when people are turning off headlights and stuff and driving the opposite lane of travel. That doesn't change anything we do. So that's why the second degree recklessly endangering safety is on there, because we're still going whether you do that or not. And you're endangering everybody else on the roadway. So those are the only two felonies that you got. The others are just misdemeanors for now. Okay.
Oh, God.
Dominic was charged with felony vehicle fleeing, eluding an officer, misdemeanor counts of reckless driving, endangering safety,
I'd like to see that face looking at you on date night, ladies.
He also received multiple citations totaling over $700 and was released a few days later on a $250 cash bond. About 5 months later.
Wait a minute. So you're telling me that this guy could have run into multiple people and deer, which, I mean,
would be helping humanity, let's be honest.
Yes. But they're like, look, we're gonna ask you for $250. Don't do it again. And I'm sure Cletus over here is definitely gonna go home, get his Bible out, and stop sinning.
Do you go to a bail bondsman and only pay $25?
I don't know.
Oh no, it's Wisconsin.
Dominic
right?
was found guilty,
yes,
but only for
You
the
don't get
reckless
bail.
driving charge. The other charges were dismissed, but remained on record. Additionally, all citations except one were dismissed. Ultimately, he was sentenced to 30 days in county jail, which will
he seems like such a good person. I just can't imagine why he would be in trouble.
I know. Gosh.
I mean, you'd think the police would be happy. They don't have to investigate anything. They just get to,
I know.
Yeah, it does. I had to stop watching these for a little bit because I got so pissed the F off that basically you got charged with bail jumping, which means you were already out on bond and they let you sign out again with a signature bond. I was like, why? I mean, this is why certain people, I think, have like series on some of these things.
I mean, everyone.
No ghost.
Short of.
Yeah. It's not like I would purposefully pick one out of the herd and drive my breeder mobile off road to go get it. I'm just saying if it jumps out in front of me, I'm going to assume that was, user error.
God's will.
Yeah. Although not really, because then I have to deal with deer damage.
True.
So if deer could just kindly stay the hell away from me, I'd be okay.
In April 2023, police were dispatched to a residence following a report of two individuals violating their probation rules in Portage, Wisconsin. A 31-year-old female named Jennifer was allegedly
my ex?
a male individual she was prohibited from being with, thereby breaching the conditions.
Damn you, government.
Open felony case.
Yeah, those eyebrows says she's gonna crazy call you. Those eyebrows say I will call you 13 times in 2 minutes, and then wonder when you finally pick up the phone, why you don't answer any of my phone calls? What if I needed you? That's what them eyebrows say to me. I'm just letting you know, as men, the thinner the eyebrow.
While officers were en route to the location, it was learned that both Jennifer and the male left in separate vehicles, with the caller providing a description of each. Officers soon located Jennifer's vehicle and initiated a traffic stop.
3357. 357.
Hello.
Hi.
Jen.
Hello.
Yeah.
So I want to talk to you. Where were you at tonight?
My sister.
Your sister's. Where does she live at? Your
Same.
name got brought up, and so I'm just wanting to talk to you. When's the last time? Okay. When's the last time you seen Josh?
I don't know.
His name got brought up, and so I'm just trying to wrap my head around. I have very limited information, so I'm just trying to see.
I mean, clearly he's not here.
Okay. So you haven't seen him
No.
recently? Okay. Alrighty, hang tight for me. I'm trying to figure out some more information, all right?
Okay.
And she's kind of nervous. She was at her sister's, and she has 2 open F Frank cases with no contact with JT.
Did you ask for insurance and stuff?
No, I did not. 25. I'm seeing 2 open F Frank cases on Jennifer.
When asked for further details, she started to become more nervous and agitated.
Right, but
I don't know why he's calling. Maybe you should go to whoever called.
Right, yep, somebody's going over there.
Because Josh clearly is not in my car.
Right, yep, the call we got was that you guys separated and
Have they made her pop the hood of the trunk? I'm just asking. I mean, if she's got 2 open, like, please don't contact me, lose my number, forget where I live, I'd be like, pop their trunk real quick, please.
in 2 vehicles.
No. I left by myself, did I not?
Of course she's going to side with you. Come on, Jennifer.
I didn't leave with anybody.
I don't believe that somebody would just...
You don't have to believe me.
Okay.
At all.
RP has video/photos of them together.
10-4, have you looked at those?
Affirmative.
I did nothing wrong. Am I free to go?
No.
Why?
1 second.
10-4, see if you can get copies of those, please.
She has video?
Or video and photos.
So it sounds like we have documentation, videos, and pictures of you 2 together. So, no, you are not.
Cat, why do you do this every time?
Free to go.
Time and date stamp?
Okay, you're not being very reasonable right now.
Well, I'm just asking. I mean, if I'm being accused of being with somebody that I'm not even with, like...
But you were, and
I'm not,
it's
though.
documented.
I'm not.
Right, but you were.
I wasn't. I was with my kids at my sister's.
Absolutely no contact. Correct.
Are there any specifications in there? What does no contact mean to the courts?
Absolutely no contact. So
But what is
I love that she's trying to do a Bill Clinton here, but I don't know that this is going to work for her. I mean, what does no contact really mean? I mean, honestly. God. What in the world? This is glorious.
does that mean in a law dictionary
Okay, Jennifer.
compared to, well, I'm
Oh, wait a minute. Are we going to pull out Black's Law Dictionary? Please. Please, God. Please, yes.
I'm just asking. These are laws, right? Am I right or wrong? I'm just asking so I know.
As officers asked Jennifer to exit, she refused and put the vehicle in reverse, intentionally ramming the squad car and nearly running over the officer's feet.
Why don't you step out of the car? You're going to be detained until we figure out what's going on. So you're going to leave your phone in here, though.
No.
Yep. No, that's an officer safety issue. You're not getting your phone in a squad.
I'm not going in a f***ing squad for one.
25 sticking off.
Sal, so I've noticed this in all of body cam things. Now, I've said this before in this stream, but I wasn't aware we could a la carte, like buffet style, pick out what kind of, arresting we were going to do.
I didn't know you could tell the officers no. We'll have to remember that.
This seems to be Sarah Boone's next defense. I wasn't aware that this was even a law.
Get a car. Just smoke our squad. She's taking off.
Get out of the car now!
Like, you don't have to yell.
Back on the phone.
Taking off 1080.
There you go. Is that officer okay? Yeah. He jumped in his car. Okay.
Portage 3 southbound McFarland, speeds of 70.
Southbound McFarland, speeds of 70.
Portage 3, she just blew the red light.
Blew the red light.
You know, I mean, at least she's doing this.
She's heading towards the interstate if we can get a unit en route.
True.
25 to 3, I'll take call outs.
33 to 42, I'm down on Portage.
Still heading westbound West Cook towards the I. Speeds upwards of 70. No traffic, roads are dry.
Just to confirm, I cannot use RICO for apprehension, correct? Okay. Okay.
Oh, let Rico work. Rico would love to help with apprehension. Why do you say no to Rico?
Poor Rico.
Poor doggo's like, I get her. I is the best dog ever. I will go get her. and he's like, not unless you're getting hurt. And you're like, oh shucks, Chief. Never let us have any fun.
Still westbound over the Wisconsin River Bridge. Speed's probably going to be approaching 80. Road's dry.
Okay. 3336. The vehicle you're going to be looking for is a Toyota Camry 2013 gray in color.
Westbound 33 approaching I-39.
Speeds of 100. Road's dry. No traffic.
25 to 13. I copy you.
Thank you for the super chat, John. She blew the red light. Well, I hope it's happy. Damn it, Mo. Read things before putting them up on screen.
And I are first and second right now. Coastal is always behind.
Hey, she's really
9094 overpass. Still speeds of 100. Road's dry. No traffic.
26. Reason for the stop.
Portage 3. Reason for the stop was our RP willing to make a statement about a felony bond violation. She smoked our squad. We're in pursuit.
25, if you could advise Sauk County, please. We're going to be at Sauk County line here.
What was that?
Sauk County won't help.
They won't?
No.
Will they set up spikes?
Nope.
Really?
They're kind of dicks.
Hello, Shizzy.
Hey.
Are you here for our celebration of America's best cultural export, police body cam video?
Awesome. That's awesome.
You know, I mean, if freedom wasn't enough, we also bring you cops.
Yes. Well, wasn't that the original body cam footage was cops?
I know. The best show ever.
Yeah.
I loved it. But I did always ask my mom, do they think they're going to get away? And she said, sweetie, I don't know. And I still ask myself the same question to this day.
Yeah.
This lovely young lady was violating a no contact order, videotaping and, photographing, putting it on the internets. And then when the cops asked her about it, she decided, no, I'm just not going to get arrested today, backed into their squad car, and now she's leading them on a chase. So
as one does.
Life goals, right there. Yeah. Just all the achievements unlocked in one night. Ma'am, how did you do it?
She did slow down a little bit. I'm directly behind her. Should we take the lead?
Yeah, we can. I mean, they ran the squad car.
Yeah, let them know.
With speeds reaching 100 miles per hour and the pursuit extending beyond city limits, the officers decided to terminate their pursuit and hand it over primary control to a Columbia County Sheriff's deputy.
Portage 25 to 3rd squad car in the pursuit. If you're county, you're going to have to overtake.
There you go, Sal.
10 forward, 3rd. We will take you easy to move
How are you going to be moving over?
What do you say?
It looks like they're slowing down.
25 to 3. Coastal's going to be coming up, taking over secondary.
Portage 3, I copy. Still directly behind the vehicle.
You're good, now.
My butt's to the floor.
Solid.
Portage 3, does Sauk
I'm just
County
waiting
or
for
Baraboo
deer.
have any units
Again.
close to us?
Stay at Baraboo. Where's Baraboo? They're set up spikes.
Yeah, that slight
Portage
wave
Med.
is not good.
Yeah, I mean, she's hanging on to the, for an angry, psychotic person, she is doing incredibly well driving. I mean, except for those stop signs and stuff.
Well,
but
yeah.
optional. Those are what we call Indiana stops, where you just kind of roll slowly.
Pizza delivery driver stops.
Yeah.
Because it's got to be there in 30 minutes.
Yeah.
33, 36, are you ready to overtake me? Speeds of 75 right now.
That's it.
33 approaching you. Portage 13 Portage unit. You can terminate the 10 at this point.
Portage 3, county has pursuits. 25 and I have terminated.
We're not going to chase past the Baraboo city limit, Tony.
How far is that?
About 8 or 9 miles.
Upon spotting assisting officers stationed ahead with spikes, Jennifer realized she was more than likely in a state of deep shit and pulled into a farm field.
Well, all I can imagine is her driving and that meme voiceover. I bet you're wondering how I got here. Well, you see.
Just turns to the camera. It's just like.
Yeah. I mean, do you think at any point before the stop stick you had any of those inklings it might have been a bad choice?
Yeah, I mean, you're in a Nissan Altima. Do you really think you're going to outrun that V8? Police
Did she have
interceptor
a fin
motor.
on the top? Because that makes them faster.
No, it just keeps them on the road better, especially whenever you get up.
Maybe she just got the car serviced or something and thought she could really.
She put
go
super
fast.
premium in.
Yeah.
She put extra air in her tires.
Yeah.
To be fair, girl logic, that works. Like ultra premium, faster can go. At least in Mo world.
Giving herself up.
Turn on left.
Putting a hand out the window.
3326. Flashes are on. Slowing down. Hand out the window. Pulling into the field drive. Tell me.
Turn the car off! Turn your car off! Put your hand.
They were told that they could not use the doggo unless she started fighting because the guy's like, can I? Because she rammed their squad car. So he's like, can I let Chico go get her or whatever his name was?
They're like,
and they're like, only if she's fighting. And I was like, no, let Officer, Chompers go get her. Go get her, Commander Biden. Attack.
No, that would have been better to have a dog named Chico, and that way the Chico and the man is right there.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Now I want to become a police officer, get a canine just for that reason. I would dedicate years just for this one bit. That's the problem.
Hands out the window! Slowly! Open the vehicle using the outside handle! Slowly step out of the vehicle and face away from us! Slowly walk back to the sound of my voice! Keep moving! Keep moving! Stop! Go down to your knees! Cross your...
I have always had this inane, or well, I guess it's the weirdest terror that I'm going to be in one of these situations.
Yeah.
And I suck so bad at left and right. Like I do this. Okay. And they're like, come to your left. I'm like, I don't know what that is. And can I put my fingers where I can see the L? Your officerness. I mean, there's no way.
Well,
Again, that's why.
And because, being a mechanic for so long, I don't go down to my knees really quick. And I know what rock feels like on the knees. If they told me to get on my knees, I would say, I'm just going to lay down on the ground, okay? Because it's going to be easier for me to catch myself, with my hands in a push-up position than it's going to be for me to try to get on my knees.
Yeah.
So just let me just lay down here for a little bit. This will be more comfortable for both you and me.
I mean, to be honest, that's generally one of the many reasons that I keep myself out of situations where I'll be, asked by a police officer to turn around and walk backwards.
Yeah.
Life gives you these choices.
Ankles.
Do with them
All
what
the way to
you
your
will.
belly.
I'm sorry.
All the way down.
See, that's where I would have ended up first.
Wait, did she just demand her own, jail of choice?
Yeah.
Again, if you have a jail of preference, I'm not, oh gosh, Tony, who used to be the big, tall, giant, weird-looking guy with the, life guru guy, Tony Hawkins, maybe?
Tony Hawk? The skater?
No, he did all the, like, you can do better. He was a big giant guy, early 90s, life coach or Tim
Oh,
Robbins?
yeah, Tim Robbins. That sounds right.
Oh, yeah.
You
Look,
know,
I'm no Tim Robbins, but if you have a preferred jail and accoutrement there, it might be time for a life choice, evaluation.
that is who Clayton Eckert reminds me of. Tim Robbins. That's you take away the glasses.
Chad is telling us it's Tony Robbins.
Whatever. Tony Robb. Tim
I'm more
Robbins.
familiar with Baskin Robbins.
Whatever
to be honest
Robbins.
with you, so.
But that guy right there, that's who Clayton Eckert reminds me. I'm sitting there. This guy reminds me of someone familiar. That's who he reminds me of. I was like, got it. Now that makes sense. They're probably not even related. Just the same way that they carry themselves.
Yeah, very.
Oh, you hit a squad car? I don't trust you right now.
This one. Okay, let's go that way. Clear. We'll do the trunk.
You want me to hit it?
Yeah. Clear. 3357 vehicles clear.
Fido's saying, "Can I just fight her once?"
Yeah. Cujo's like, come on now, come on. I just would like to play.
We'll just
have
play
her go
ball.
run in the. He's like, have her run in the cornfield, and I'll go find her.
It'll be so much fun.
Do you need to get going, or?
Yeah.
That's good. So
Yeah,
you have
sorry.
a good one, brother.
Thanks, guys. I appreciate the invite. We'll see you
Yeah,
later.
thank you for coming
Take
on.
care, man.
Bye.
Thanks.
It's so crazy.
Straight to the top of your head, okay? Anything else?
Did she comb her hair with a cat?
Bring your hand back to me.
She had her window down.
Oh. If she wasn't blasting Freebird with a lighter in one hand, then I don't know if I can give her full points.
I'm curious why she did it.
Does any of this ever make sense generally?
Well, I mean, there's got to be some sort of story like, well, I was drinking, or I was high on something, or that my grandmother was high on something, and she told me that she took 10 hits of acid, and I had to get to her as quick as possible because she's going to call 911.
No, she basically just said, I'm not getting arrested tonight.
Well, that didn't work out well.
Yeah, I mean, easier said than done, I guess, for her.
Somewhere around that area.
No. Can you have you wind your stance a little bit for me?
Okay. Hey guys, how's it going? Good. Put her in my car, I'm assuming.
You want her?
Yeah,
or
with the
put her
dog.
Room in mine for now, wherever you want her.
I can just put her. Okay. Otherwise, we'll put her in yours. I don't mind doing the transport, but just until we get the vehicle searched, otherwise Rico's gonna bark and stuff.
I'm right here. What's your
My
name?
girl is almost 104 pounds, and she's got 18 different cop cars for her shenanigans.
Yeah, I'm a little late to the party, so I don't know exactly, but yeah, she did hit a portage car. I don't know how bad.
She hit it pretty hard. We were just pulling up. We were just pulling up when she did that.
She almost hit the portage car. Like he started pushing off the car as we were approaching, so she's backing up. As soon as I hit him, and he pushed off the car, kept pushing up. She slammed into the car for 3 yards. And then
Here's
Does
her
he
car's
want us
all
all
smashed up.
talking? Oh yeah, so where did he hit her? Or I meant, where did she hit him?
Hit the front of the squad.
She like backed in.
Yeah, and so I saw him pushing off the car. First name is Jenkins.
Yeah.
Damn.
Okay, so we're gonna have another squad pull up here, and then we're going to change you over to a different car to get you transported. Okay. And then Portage will come and talk to you.
Okay.
Sure you're not injured and everything.
Yeah, no, I'm fine.
Okay.
Well,
As a result of the
that
14-mile
face says-
pursuit, Jennifer was charged with felony counts of second-degree recklessly endangering safety, vehicle fleeing eluding an officer, bail jumping ×2, and misdemeanor criminal damage to property. She was subsequently given a $7,500 cash bond. About
That's
2
it.
months later, she was found guilty due to a no contest plea for vehicle fleeing eluding an officer. All the other charges were dismissed, but read in.
Really?
In the end,
This is ridiculous. See, this is why I can't watch these all the time anymore, because these people are doing these ridiculous things. And sometimes it's the same damn person, like 8 different, you know.
It's like that movie Run Ronnie Run. That is a perfect example. So this is whenever Cops was really big, and he was constantly like, I think the guy was like, "You've been arrested like how many times?" He was like, "I don't know. I mean, I was just borrowing the school bus, taking it for a joyride."
Like no one ever told me that was illegal. Like, yeah, and this will be our last one, because then the kids are going to see it. They're like, let's see if we pray and God will make it not rain on America's birthday so we can see fireworks. And I was like, okay, we'll pray or something, or I'll find a movie you guys can watch, you know, whatever.
Well, you can watch Independence Day.
Yes. Okay, so here is why you shouldn't plan to kill your husband. I mean, I don't know. Just life lessons you learn with Auntie Mo.
So why is this guy trying to kill his husband?
I think she is trying to kill him.
Oh, okay.
And we're not quite sure, but I saw with a title like that, I was like, that has to be our end one, because it's just up my alley.
Too sweet.
Well, I think she wants to try to kill me, honestly. Removed all weapons and everything from the house for my protection.
Oh, yeah, you might want to.
Stop!
Wait, stop! Oh, wait, stop! Get away from me! I'll your face.
Don't touch the car. Mindy, stop.
What in the feral wine mom was that?
Wow.
Also, ma'am, you can break your foot if you, but go ahead, kick toe forward. See how it works out for you.
She's a tiny little thing too.
I know, but she'd be like a spider monkey. She just one of those cockle burrs, and she'd just like hang on you and use her.
Stay back there. Stop.
Why are you yelling
Stop.
at me?
Go back there like I just said.
Why are you yelling at me?
Go back there now.
I'll step back. I ain't going in.
What's the problem today?
And my mother wouldn't take me to the damn store before he went to work. I've been asking this forever to take me to the store. That's it. And he told me I couldn't get to.
I mean, she seems like a real peach. I don't know why you didn't take her to the store.
Wow.
Also, how much vodka / Everclear is in that glass, ma'am?
Well, I don't think it's just that. You can tell that she's a heavy smoker. She has got that smoker's rasp.
Oh yeah, but I mean, it seems like a relatively nice house, and then out walks Lurleen from the edge of the state fair. I don't even get it.
God.
Told him I didn't fucking need him to town, but the store can tell my.
Sorry. She's flipping out again today. So I'm trying to leave. She wants me to take her to Walgreens to get a glucose monitor. I said, you have to have a prescription for that. Turn this way so she can't hear. I'm sorry. She climbed up on top of the car again, beat the car. So that's the hood. She just did all this just now.
Jesus,
the hood, kicked the side of it.
When the hell did that tiny ass woman do that?
She did that in tennis shoes too.
Holy God. She had a lot of rage in her.
Man. Mother Mary of kicking dents in cars.
Up. Change your name. Get a fake. I'm telling you guys this. We have seen them eyebrows. Them eyebrows ain't curable, okay?
Up on the roof, dents all over the back of it, trunk, beating it with her phone. I've got video of her on top of it. She wouldn't let me leave. I want to go to work. hanging on top of it, said, take me to Walgreens. Refuses to get off unless I take her to Walgreens. Threw her cereal on the car.
Did she make any comments about self-harm or anything like that?
No, she said she wanted to kill me.
Did you guys get into any kind of physical altercation today?
As long as he don't step to me, it's cool.
Do what?
I hit the car. As long as he doesn't step to me, it's fine. When he comes at me, then he comes at me. I don't want that phone in my face recording me. He's been showing my kids different recordings. And I know that because then when I see them, they're doing the shit I've been doing, making the faces I was making. I'm not a complete dumbass. Sorry, I want to curse them.
Well, testing said that was false.
Yes.
Also, ma'am. So him recording you acting like a crazy psychotic person, that's the real problem. They're deep fakes. They are deep fakes, and it's really not cool, okay? Because I only jumped on his car and behaved like a wild, crazy person because he provoked me.
Well, let me tell you, it's an Illuminati. It wouldn't have happened if you wouldn't have put that phone in my face. The Illuminati are turning the frogs gay.
Yeah, it's the fluoride in the water.
That's why I'm drinking water.
Yeah. She's like, that's why I drink vodka. They don't put fluoride in vodka.
That's true.
It does make sort of a weird sense, doesn't it?
And it has water in it.
Yeah, God, these cops have probably been out here like every Tuesday. Swear to God.
Well, and every time they leave, they're like, see you next Tuesday.
And he's like, please, God, just take me with you. And she's like, it's okay unless he steps to me. Who are you, Mike freaking Tyson? Ma'am, you are all of like 14 pounds. I could fling you across a field like a hammer thrower.
Yes.
This dude is gonna okay, Rambet, I guess.
Well, it's because nobody has smacked her down.
Yeah.
All it takes is that one time of her doing that, and you lay hands on her, and then she has you arrested, and then you go to jail.
Yeah.
But it'll stop that.
Oh, well, I'm sure if she's going to be going away for possibly trying to unalive her husband, I'm sure other ladies in jail won't take too kindly to attitude.
Well, and smart man for removing all firearms from the house.
Yeah.
I mean, that takes a level of just saying, you know what? She might come at me with a knife, but at least I can, remove all the firearms so she can't hit me while I'm running.
Okay, so Shizzy, I have a question because I'm thinking we could solve a lot of female over entitlement, but would it be wrong to have like an airplane specific, slap, slap offensive, like women have gotten out and other women would like to put them back in line. And, if you are part of this train detail, you can attitude adjust some people. Don't take anything I say seriously, serious people.
Oh God, no. No, here's the thing. Just her laying hands on them or making threats like this. One is battery, the other one is assault. So and I can't remember which one is which. The threats is one. I think I don't remember.
I think assault is when you say something, and battery is when you actually lay hands, which you think it would be the other way around.
That's why I always get confused. So yeah,
Oh,
it is.
Tornado watch, tornado warning. Just tell me if I need to get in the refrigerator, okay?
Yes. If you get a tornado warning and you have to jump off, I understand. You can shut it down.
Oh no, it's more that I can never remember which is which. So I'm like, what's a warning and what's a watch? I'm like, just tell me, like hide now. Why would we put two words that are both meaning caution at the same thing? And then I forever forget which one it is.
Yes, I can't remember either. I'm so lost. No, I mean, so just her committing one doesn't mean that she can be arrested for the other. And just because she's a woman does not mean that they can't be charged with that.
No.
I mean, if he's calling the cops out there, more than likely this is something that people fail to forget. Whenever the cops show up for a domestic, somebody is going to jail, whether it's you or the person that you're having an argument with. One of you are going to jail.
Well, and he probably needs documentation. I mean, that's why he was filming. That's why he was doing this because, unfortunately, in our society, I mean, you saw it with, Johnny Depp. I mean, this is a tiny woman. He goes in and shows this mess to anyone without any sort of video footage.
They're
They're
gonna
never going
laugh.
to believe that she did this. I mean,
I
and we
wouldn't
need to
believe
start
it.
treating male victims of DV just like we do female victims.
Yes.
Because it's a lot more insidious and prevalent.
Yeah, she may be.
Not a complete dumb person, okay?
Again, ma'am. Survey said that's a lie. Even the cops like, I don't understand. So he didn't take you to Walgreens, so you killed his car?
Attacked
And
his
she's like,
car,
yes.
threatened
She's
him.
like, I told him to take me to Walgreens. I fail to understand how we are miscommunicating here. Oh my God, Sarah Boone's next best friend.
Yes.
I got mental issues, but it's because my brain, I just can't put, and then the phone works, and then it doesn't work, and then I can't get no one to call me back.
What'd she say? I'm going to have your head on a platter. So what I'm doing right now, if I can leave, I'm going to file a protective order. And
Because you have one for the kids.
I've got one for the kids. I'm adding myself. There it is.
My life, our children. I'm going to have your head on a platter.
Were you in fear for your safety at that time?
Well, when she was on the car and pulling,
Okay, so you weren't in fear for your safety reference.
Not at
You're
that point
saying
because I was in the garage and she was standing out here. Okay. So, I mean, I have a retreat. But it's at night, I'm afraid for my life.
Yeah.
I spend the whole time in the basement. So that's at this point, that's why I'm going to add myself to the protective order.
Okay. So, did it get physical today?
I don't remember.
You don't remember?
Yeah, kind of did because then he comes at me and I'm going to fuck his face up if he comes at me.
It kind of did. Can you explain?
Because I hit the car and then he came at me and then I tried to get the phone out of my face because I can't have someone badgering me, trying to record me all the damn time. He's already done that. This is all he does is watch that. A wife can't have a relationship when you just watch the damn
Do you know
stuff.
why? Do you know why he was recording you or anything?
Yeah, because I'm acting up. I know why he's recording me.
Did you
I
rip
got
out
on top of the car. I want to.
Well, I mean, we seem to have identified the issue at least at first.
She realizes she is
Acting
effed up in the head.
She's acting like a 4-year-old. I mean, that's a nice house. So I'm guessing he was dressed business casual. So I'm guessing he was going to, the gerb that helps you get that house because you look like you spend all your days, well, in Rosé. And the fact that she has a protective order, that the courts looked at the mom and gave a protective order to the dad with the children. Yeah, this woman is all the crazy.
So I'm wondering if she lives there or if she lives somewhere else. Because what? All right, if you've got a protective order on the children, for the children, that means that the children are not in the home.
My guess is the way she's acting, she probably lives somewhere fairly close by. Maybe she has a friend and they, let her come in and welcome Baker Raiders.
Welcome Baker Raiders.
And he stays here with the kids. And he's got all the security systems up because she is insane.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry.
She does not. We know that's not true.
But she wants a glucose meter. Ma'am, if you drink straight vodka all the time, your numbers are going to be wrong. I mean, I think your blood type is rum.
Yeah.
I go to the store, sir. That's it.
Did you rip out a camera or something?
Yes, he keeps putting his stuff up there. He keeps wanting places to record me, and I'm tired of that. I'm going to take it down every time. I don't need no damn camera in my... I don't need nothing. I'm going to take the locks off the door. I'm afraid of him. I'm afraid of him, and I don't like him. He's coming
What is
at me.
taking the locks off the door going to do?
Weird him out. Maybe he...
I mean, I get that you're formulating a plan here, but I don't see how this is all equating together. I feel like this theory needs a couple more dots to make it a complete circle.
He won't come back to this home. I invite everybody in my home.
That way I can stay here.
So you were in the car and she was beating the car, you said?
No, I wanted to get in the car. She was on the car, beating the car.
Where were you at in relation to that?
Just behind the car, and then I also went inside. So I went inside to try to de-escalate it, hoping that
What was she hitting the car with?
her cell phone.
Okay.
So she's beating the car with her cell phone.
Okay. Did she make any other threats towards you or anything like that?
No, she's very smart about stopping where to draw that line.
Was there anything physical today?
No.
I believe so,
She just hit your phone. She didn't try to hit you, right?
She didn't try to hit me, other than when you saw that first video, when she came at me.
She just hit your phone in that, though, right?
Well, she hit my hand and the phone, knocked it out.
Okay.
When I got home from the hospital, he put his hands in here on me to get me. Then he walked away and said, I'm calling the cops to get a protection order on you. I said, mother, you just put your hands in here on me. You damn dumbass.
So, can you describe what happened today?
Yeah.
You said he had the phone in your face recording you. Why was he doing that?
Because I'm acting up, because I want to go to the store. My community doesn't want to hear me gripe anymore.
Okay.
They just need a man.
Wait a minute. Is she an influencer? Is she a YouTube, Instagram model? Is she who is her community? Are they all in her head? I'm asking for what is going on.
Either she's a YouTuber or she's well known in her community for being that crazy one.
She's the reality show you don't even need to turn the TV on for. I just sit out on my porch.
You just go, no, here she comes again.
I mean, Shizzy, to be fair, if I lived next to Sarah Boone, I would be outside mowing my yard, vacuuming my yard. Like, ma'am, this is a serious thing. I'm like, oh, no, I don't have cable. I'm going to stay right here.
I'm mowing my yard. You have scissors mow. That's fine. It takes a while.
They'll be like, can I stream it? Oh my gosh, if I ever get pulled over, my community couldn't handle it if I were you.
Well, here's you not getting pulled over.
If he's going to come back and forth in the home.
So where were you guys at when he was recording you?
Out here.
We're out here.
I don't know. I try to bring it all out here so everybody can see. My questions, anything I ask him, I try to open my door. I want to open my door so people can hear how many times I have to ask him and how much I have to beg and how long I have to wait.
Okay, so when he was recording you, what exactly were you doing?
Yelling at him. Get that phone out of my face.
Guys, check out Project Terminator.
Smacked it out.
Did you?
I don't want to come at him. I don't want to hurt him.
Did you hit him?
No. If he comes at me, I'm going to smack you out of the way.
Did he hit you?
As I remember, no.
9-hour 24 checkup.
We've separated real quick, so it was cool. Like, he can't do anything. If I want to hit this motherfucking car in my driveway, and he won't give me a damn key to.
Did he make any threats to you?
Not that I remember or know of.
Did you make any threats to him?
No.
Wait a minute. She goes from crazy to I am a third-party intervener, and I said no. No, I'd like to invoke my 5th, 7th, and 85th Amendment, please.
Oh, God.
What?
She's
in
just
the rapid
bouncing.
cycling.
It is. She's just bouncing from subject to subject to like not make it make sense, Mo. My brain hurts just trying to figure out what she's talking about.
This is, I mean, it's almost like, and look, I am not a doctorologist, I'm not a mentalologist, I'm not even a phrenologist where they looked up the bumps on your head. But she seems like she may be in a kind of a high kind of cycle, a very manic state. But I mean, I don't know. As I said, not a doctorologist.
No. I'll hit you if you don't get out of my way or get away from me. Yeah. He's been living in a basement for 6 months. You see it, right?
What does it have to do with this?
He comes in and out. He's living in the basement. This is not good. I want a protection order to keep him out of my home, sir.
Yeah. Hang tight for a second, ma'am.
What were her words again?
That she's gonna have my head on a platter or something along those lines.
What did you interpret that as?
Well, I think she wants to try to kill me, honestly.
Okay.
Like I said, I've removed all weapons and everything from the house for my protection. Because it's.
Did you perceive that as a threat to physical harm?
It sounded like a threat to me. So yeah.
Are you concerned that maybe not at that time that she was going to do it at the second, but do you think by her making that threat that it's something that she could potentially act
I think it's
on?
something that she could do in the future. As many times
We
as she
just saw
said
her
it,
beat the
given
hell out of a
opportunity,
Chevy.
I think
Yeah.
she would.
I'm gonna go to Texas and check on my daughter. He wouldn't let me. He wouldn't even take me for a ride. He doesn't even take me for a ride. I can't even get out of the house. It's opposite anything. I want a lawyer. I want to sue him for mental, physical, and emotional abuse. I want to file a
Just calm
report.
down, please.
I got an ex that came in and got my kids, and then everything just went whatever, haywire, which is fine. But he wouldn't let me have any communication. He tells me my kids don't want nothing to do with me. He's ran his mouth to my kids while I'm a surviving woman after surgery. He didn't help bring me up. He didn't even hardly bring me food in the
Whoa.
Ma'am, a lobotomy is not what. So let me get this straight. You did something so bad that, again, courts sided with a dad, which, yeah, I mean, honest to God, the court sided with a dad, and you are on a restraining order from your own children. Do you understand how reluctant they are to give it to, look, if you, I'm sure, cleaned yourself up, to a petite, blonde woman who could clean herself up in court? Do you know how reluctant courts are to do that? Which means you have had to act so exponentially batshit crazy that you've gotten this. I mean, and she's proud of it. She's like, yeah, I was acting up. I was acting out. I want the whole world. Look, on behalf of America, Christendom, and, well, general honor of the rest of us females, she needs a good old, just biff at the back of the head from, her mom.
Mm-hmm.
Or, me. I mean, whichever one's available. I will adopt her and train her again right. I mean, I might have to use a muzzle. I'm just saying that running of the mouth thing would get her in trouble.
Yeah, there's no fixing this. I'm sorry.
No, she has always gotten away with this. She has always gotten, the out because of how she's physically built, which, look, I'm not shaming her. Look, if I look like her, again, the Lycra I would wear in public, I just can't. That's why God keeps me fluffy, okay? He doesn't want to make all you men's jealous, all right?
Mm-hmm.
So for everyone's safety, I carry a few extra storage pounds.
Well, I would bet at this level of crazy that she is awesome in the sack. Like, I bet she rocked this guy's world like he's never been rocked.
Yeah, but Shizzy, then she boils his bunny and says, "Don't ignore me, Dave." I mean, she does that for 5 minutes? I mean, 5 minutes versus 24 hours of crazy. I don't know.
This is why women live longer than men.
We do cost benefits analysis.
Mm-hmm. We don't. We're just like that was awesome.
When's that next 5 minutes of when I don't mind that you're insane? This is in fact why women live longer.
room when I was on my deathbed. This man right here is disgusting. I don't even want him in my house. Yes,
Go ahead and
sir.
turn around and put your hands in the car for me, okay?
No, why?
Put the
I want
hands
you
on the
to
car.
tell me why.
You're under arrest for domestic violence. Turn around.
For what? No.
Turn around.
Ah!
Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back.
Oh yeah.
Ow, you're hurting me. Don't hurt me, please. Don't fucking hurt me. Please, I don't want to bite you. Oh my, or don't hurt me.
I don't want to bite you. I didn't think that was an option that many of us took, but okay. Thanks for giving me the warning.
Wow.
Also, ma'am, if you fall to okay, if I fall to the ground, the cops might say, "Hey, let's help you get up," but come on now, this is ridiculous. You drop to the ground, they're like, "Okay, sack of groceries, let's go." Nice try.
Don't hurt me. I knew you were going to take me. Don't hurt me. You're hurting me. You're hurting me. You're hurting me, sir. Ow! Ah!
Well, magically relaxed doesn't work for the cops either.
I know.
Resisting arrest.
God bless you, sir. I love you.
Stand up.
My hurting.
Spit the grass out.
Why?
What not street legal pharmaceutical is this woman on?
And she just bit into the grass. She's eating grass. She's got it in her mouth. He's like, spit the grass out. She's like, why?
Okay,
Rewind it
you know what?
like 5 seconds, and I'm telling you.
Yeah, I saw that, and then I thought I couldn't have seen that. That must be the, special CBD gummy that helps me with my pain day. I was like, oh wait, no, she is a goat.
Stand up.
My hurting.
Spit the grass out.
Why? I don't want to. I don't want to let the grass out. I don't want to let the grass out.
Do you have anything on you?
No. I don't want to let the grass out.
Spit the grass out.
No, I don't want to let the grass out. I ate that man.
Spit the grass.
Well, I'm glad you bit his lawn. You showed him. This reminds me of things I've said to my toddlers, and I find myself saying, why am I arguing with a 4-year-old, mini, freaking
Spawn.
kid? Yeah, why am I strategizing this like I am Henry fucking Kissinger out here, I'm sorry the blue cup is not acceptable. Would you accept the green cup? And he's like, no, blue is the only thing we can do here. And I'm like, how about no? It's in the washing fucking machine. No. He's like, well, then I just won't eat. And, keep your eyes open. Don't sleep none. I mean, why are we having a toddler terrorist talk down with this woman? Let her keep the grass.
Well, and this is where dads come in handy, because a lot of times dads are like, no, we're not playing that. Like, if you're not going to eat, that's fine. You'll just go to bed hungry.
Yeah, pretty much.
Grass out.
Why?
Because it's disgusting.
You hurt my elbow.
We don't need it in the car.
I don't want to be there. No.
Spit the grass out.
No.
Spit the grass out.
Take it out.
Spit the grass out, man.
Take it out.
Spit the grass.
Take it out.
No, she's trying to bite him.
Bite you.
Thanks. You want to get more
Sounds
like a
charges?
good promise.
Yes, I know.
Spit the grass out. Let's go.
I hate my husband. Please help me.
Spit the grass out. Come on, let's go. Spit it out.
No, I hate my husband. Help me.
Oh yeah.
Spit the grass out.
This woman is so crazy that she basically took some yards so they would have to fish it out of their mouth. I mean, I'm almost kind of impressed with her evil genius abilities. If she weren't so damn unstable, she'd be a hero.
Well, this is like demonic here, to the point where she's biting into the grass, because she's already told him that she's like, I will bite you.
Yeah.
And do you think that these officers, if they're smart, are going, yeah, we're going to stick our fingers in your mouth to pull it out, because then she's going to bite down and she is not going to let go. And then she's going to laugh as she spits your finger into your face.
She's like, they're like, do we look like Canton PD over here? No. Nice try. Have your grass, goat girl.
Does that taste good?
Help me! Help me!
Look, on the bright side, and this will probably turn incredibly dark, but if she keeps screaming, she's going to choke on it, and then they just do the Heimlich maneuver.
Or not.
I mean, whatever they feel,
I'm thinking,
the Supreme Court has said that you don't have to render aid. And thank you, KDP, for becoming a member of the Church of Mo. We have the dark side, sarcasm, and Oreos. We only outlaw two things: patchouli oil and recorders. And I'm talking about those audio instruments of terror, the plastic recorder that every teacher gives a third grader. Those are the only two things that we outlaw in the Church of Mo. Oh, also, you kinks are fine, no worries. Just don't tell nobody about it unless I ask, and I probably will, and then we will get into all sorts of weird talk. But that's the only thing. Like, let your freak flag fly. Just let it fly in your own house, and don't tell nobody unless they ask, especially about feet. All right.
Eat grass.
Because my husband's fucking with me.
Are you gonna spit it out, or do you want to leave it in your mouth?
I want to leave it.
Okay.
That needs to be burned on bonfire night. Just saying.
No, I want you to take it out.
That's it.
You just do a hot
I don't have
tea.
anything anyway.
After her arrest, her sister arrives at the scene and immediately begins making startling accusations.
Oh,
I'm sorry,
boy.
you guys. He doesn't went on us on his property, and they took Mindy to jail for domestic violence.
Of course, she played right into his hands because she's an addict. He's got her on opioids and had her on opioids, and we didn't even know about it he didn't even tell us until like a year and a half ago. He hit her addiction.
So he's the bad guy because he was trying to take care of this maybe within the family and maybe save her reputation with you two.
Yeah.
But sure.
And I have a feeling they're not much better than the sister.
Oh, no. These two look like drama pot stirring crazy women. I mean, the apple does not fall far from the applesauce.
Well, of course they're going to side with their blood.
Yeah.
You know, this is the fact that they showed up. Why would they be showing up? And yeah, you know, here's the thing. It's a little embarrassing to admit that you've got somebody that has an opioid addiction. My wife and I, we had a crazy neighbor at a place we used to live at that got morphine pumped in through his stomach. It was like one of those things in his stomach from some injury, on the job injury. And I feel bad for the guy, but this guy would lay on his brights at like 10 o'clock at night while my wife and I would be sitting there watching a TV show. Sometimes just as soon as the sun would go down, he'd lay on his brights and start calling animal control, saying our dogs were barking. Our dogs have been laying there with us the whole time. He's hearing another dog in the neighborhood, accusing ours, flipping out. He chased this guy down through like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 stoplights into a parking lot of a grocery store where the guy was on the phone with the police the whole time with this crazy man behind him. Like, this dude's running stop signs because he's like fearing for his life. Like, I don't know who this crazy person is, like trying to run me off the road, pulls into the parking lot. And because the cops were like, well, we'll meet you there, dude gets out of the car with a crowbar and he was going to beat the crap out of my neighbor because he doesn't know who this guy is. And the cops are not showing up. They're not there. They showed up a couple of seconds later and he's like, you know, I don't know what's going on with this guy, but I swear to God, he gets near me and I'm going to have to protect myself. He tried to run me off the road. He's yelling at me. He's flipping out. I don't know what's going on. Apparently, the guy ran a stop sign in front of his house, which was right across the street from us and our house. Everybody does it all the time at that old place because it's a hard stop sign to see. It's in a weird place. It doesn't really belong there, kind of thing. And so everybody would always run that stop sign. You know, I think I've even run that stop sign before. You're just driving along and all of a sudden it's like, why is a stop sign there? Okay, that's weird.
Yeah, people are weird. And again, what are you adding to this situation other than more chaos? I do not get adults that do this. If this is between the husband and her, then yeah, at some point, you know, you can reach out to him. But what are you adding to this situation other than confusion?
Yes.
So he can control her because she wants a divorce from him, and he was not going to let her go. And I'll tell you something else.
Wait,
too. I know
he was fighting to save that marriage? Sir, love yourself.
Yes.
Get away, change your name, get fake eyebrows, dye your hair. You know, Guam might be a safe distance.
I mean, if you're in a my old boss was in a situation where his wife started flipping out and yelling at him, and she would accuse him of the most vile things. He's like, I'm working. And he worked so she didn't have to. I mean, he paid all the bills. He would come home, she'd be plastered ass drunk, passed out, get up and flip out on him. And finally, he got a divorce. And she lost her freaking ever loving mind. He showed me some of the texts that she would send him.
Oh, yeah.
And oh my God, the amount of vile stuff that she was spewing at him. And he's just like, I've been dealing with this for the past 5 years that we've been married. So this is nothing. This is mellow compared to some of the crap I've had to deal with. And it took 2 years for that divorce to complete.
Tracy, thank you for being a member for 3 months. And yes, run, Forrest, run. Like, do not pass go. Do not get $200. Run while she's away, and change your locks and get more locks and get more cameras.
Yeah, and people, you know, is like Petaltown said, people marry for life and take the sickness and health serious. Absolutely, but but it's a two-way street. Okay,
it really is.
It's a two-way street. Sickness and health, or it's a two-way street. And someone's breaking their end of the contract. You can't continue on that one-way street.
Well, and they're not the same person. They aren't. Addiction to opioids, unlike anything else, strips your soul away. It really does. And it's not like, I don't believe that people can come out of addiction or anything like that, but it is so terribly hard to deal with that, to watch the person basically you trusted with your life for the rest of your life become a stranger, and a stranger that isn't safe.
Yes.
He's got an insurance policy. Now he's threatening to unalive her. Sure. Okay.
Oh, he's got an insurance policy on her too. He's waiting for her to die. She's probably weighs 85 pounds. And I just had her at Claremont County, Greater Cincinnati Behavior Center just the other day. And I think she weighed 85 pounds with her clothes on. He's waiting for her to die. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Well, I can tell you he's sought a lot of help, and we've tried to help as much as we can. We've brought resources to her. We've offered to take her to resources, and she has not been cooperative.
No, she's known.
I've been here myself. This is probably the 4th time. So our office has probably been here 20 times.
And look, it's so hard when you have family members and things like that, and you don't want to give up hope on people. So I understand their reaction in that, you know, so much of this is you are seeing someone die right in front of you. And unless that person wants to change, there is nothing to do to stop it.
And if it wasn't for him, she would be rambling, homeless person wandering the streets, addicted to the same opiates.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for him trying to do everything that he can to help her, to the point where it's destroying him, it's destroying his life, it's destroyed the family's life, and he's hit that point where he's not coming back.
No, and he doesn't feel safe, and it's just, yeah. I mean, it's hard to want something so much for someone and to realize that unless they want it to, nothing's going to happen. And by then you're burnt out. You are completely numb almost.
Oh, more than that, probably just in February you've been here 20 times.
Yeah, 47, I believe. That's my email I got from your department.
So, I mean,
so
she's got to be willing to a certain extent to help herself, unless there's a court order that forces her to help.
That's
herself.
why I took her down to behavior health to get her evaluation that he was supposed to do 5 weeks ago. But see, he's dragging his tail doing anything. Right now, he's currently under educational neglect because my 7-year-old granddaughter is supposed to be in school. Both of those kids are with me right now. They've been with me for almost a month now because I told him, I said, you either do something or I'm going to take them away from you. And that's the only reason I have them. He went to court. But when they went to court, he never summoned any of us to be there because he don't want none of us telling the court what he's doing. And I want to tell you something else, too. He don't want us on his property because he's got a little black box in the woods that he keeps on a leash and he pulls it out at night all the freaking time because he's drugging her with something. Both his parents are nurses, psychiatric nurses. He's not a stupid man. He's been in the Air Force. He knows what he's doing.
Okay, wait. So the husband. Okay, guys, there's not an elaborate plot between the CIA, the FBI, the Kroger saving clubs, and the AAA. Look, it's painful. It is heartbreaking to admit that this person is not going to get help unless they're going to get help themselves. But he is not hiding a black box of Halidol in the backyard.
But he was in the Air Force. He knows what he's doing.
Okay, yeah, because the Air Force is going to give you probably so, Boosh. And the microplastics in the crotchular region. He's responsible for all of it. I knew it.
Well, and there's a reason why he probably is like, listen, I don't want you here because you're making it more difficult, because you're putting her in a position and me in a position where I'm having to chase you guys off. And of course, it's going to appear to them that he's doing something, but more than likely, he's not.
No, I mean, he is living with an addict is like living on eggshells multiplied by 100. So that's a lot of stress. And then you add people that are going to feed into her madness or her conspiracies. I mean, honest to goodness, he is probably just hanging on by his fingernails right now. And anything more. And they don't get that. They're worried for their sister, and it's much easier to believe that he's part of this nefarious plot than she's ruining her life, turning her back on her children, and all that. But let's see if he's got CIA connections.
Manipulating the system so that he can destroy her. That's what he's doing. And you better wrap your head around it. Because what I'm telling you is the honest God truth.
I can tell you if he's trying to manipulate the system, he's taking a long way around because he could have.
Because he's a presenter. He's a presenter.
Well, let me finish. He could have easily got a protection order and her out of the house a long time ago.
Oh, yeah, he could.
And he did not do that. And he expressed to us multiple times that he didn't want to have to put her in jail, that he wants her to get help. I can tell you that he's tried with us and with her and with mental crisis to come out. We've tried a lot of things to try to get her help, and she absolutely refuses to go to the hospital every time unless we have something to force her. We can't make her go. We've offered greater Cincinnati behavioral health. I mean, she's talked to mobile crisis multiple times. There's only so much we can do.
How long are you keeping her?
What do you mean?
For right now.
So she'll have a bond hearing tomorrow morning. It should be tomorrow morning. I doubt she'll have one today.
Can I go there?
To the bond hearing? Yeah. It's open to the public. So,
ma'am, at the bond hearing, you are not going to get to plead this crazy cockamamie story. I understand you're trying to be a zealous advocate, but this is not the time. Bond hearings are not where you do that.
Well, and this is also typical of people with family members that are addicted, that they are just as bad as he was, because they're not dealing with it every day. And they, like you said, they think there's some conspiracy. They think there's something going on. And no matter how many times you could sit there and show them all the proof, you could show them how many times that they've been out there, how many times mental health people have been out there to try to get her help. You can't help someone like this and their sister, because she is an enabler, will allow it to continue. This is dangerous.
It's something that, unfortunately, a lot of people with the opioid crisis know someone. I mean, I lost a husband, and people have lost sons and daughters and all family members, and this, that they do, and for some people it is just easier to believe that there is a big conspiracy. It is easier than to realize that this is a choice their sister is making.
Yes.
Because that sucks. That sucks to not be enough to someone that they would maybe think about possibly becoming better to be with you longer. Or, realizing she has kids, that she wouldn't do it for her kids. I mean, that is a really, really deep hurt that sometimes you don't want to take out and look at. So, I mean, it's easy to just say, well, it's obviously the husband doing it. And the husband, I will say kudos to this police officer for trying to explain this to them, for trying and for being so kind, because he probably has seen this enough to understand what's going on. So I will say, I do love that the body cams are out. As much as I love watching stupid criminals, I do like just seeing that there are good cops that really take this as a calling. And this guy, you can genuinely tell, understands that these women are hurting and want this to be true so badly. And thank you, Wolfram, for gifting 5 memberships. And those went to Danny T, Boosh McFadden, Rosman Ranch, Crystal Desario, Everything is Fine. So congratulations if you got the membership. Welcome to the Church of Mo. We have the dark side, sarcasm, and gallows humor. We also have a lot to tell St. Peter's about how we probably deserve purgatory, to be honest. But, welcome.
Is there any court order that says that you have to have the kids?
Well, let me see if I have a copy of it. Right here, somewhere here.
Currently staying with maternal grandparents?
Yes, that's us.
Okay. Well, that's not part of the order that they have to stay with you. And at this point, he wants the kids back.
Nothing can be changed on that
until a judge is ruling.
But that's not what the order is. That's notes and evidence.
Oh, well, and at least he's also, again, being kind and trying to explain this to them. Because I would have already lost my patience. I'm going to be real honest with you. Adults who act like toddlers are my kryptonite. I can't.
Well, and this is the problem. They think they're lawyering because they're not reading the documents properly. They're saying, well,
Yeah.
the children were given to us, and it's like, no, the children were sent to you to care over whenever the mother's around, so that way that they know that the child is safe because the father is trying to take care of this crazy, and the kids can't be there, but they are still his kids. He didn't give up your kids. It wasn't a court order that the kids had to stay with you. It was is that there was a court order that they had to have a place to stay, and this just happened to be the place instead of being put in foster care, which is normally what would happen.
So I think the woman in the white hoodie is the grandmother. I think the woman with the brunette hair is the sister.
Yeah.
But he is trying to I am from the Zoolander school of kids that can't read good. So,
awesome.
But that's the thing I have found is people don't understand legal documents, and they are tricky. They are written in, legal professional speak. That's how it is. So I am sure that they genuinely believe that they have a protective care order, and they are going to stick with that despite contrary evidence, because they are now currently reading it right now. And this is why I couldn't be a police officer, because I'd be like, that is not an order. I will tell you one more time, and then I will just arrest you. So would you like to continue being stupid, or would you like to think that maybe the guy that arrests people for breaking the law knows a bit about the effing law? Make my day. This is why I couldn't be a police officer.
You'd make a fun police officer.
Dirty Harriet, the Mo story. I will make you come to my house and clean all of my floors with a toothbrush. Do not make me come over there. Do not be a dumbass. Oh shit, she got her Webley out. Look, you're out. Look, Judge, look, Commissioner, what had happened? I'm not gonna run. This punk ran away from me. I'm not gonna run. I am old. I am tired. I'm maybe a new officer, but I'm this close to retirement. I just wounded him in his non-dominant leg. Look.
I love it. It's awesome.
Towards the case. And it establishes him as the legal custodian.
Right, I understand that. But we had an agreement. I was taking care of the kids and he was taking care of her. But when I found out
she's in jail, and
when I found, listen to me, when I found out that she was abused.
Hey Shizzy, have you ever said that to a cop and not wound up arrested? Just asking for a friend.
I've just never said that to a cop because I usually let them finish because they're going to be very informative on what's happening. And then I'm going to move on with my life. See, this is the problem that most people fail to recognize whenever you're dealing with a police officer. They're just there to enforce the law. This is their job. And if you start acting an ass or a fool to them and arguing with them, the cop is not the person you need to be arguing with.
No, that's a judge.
Yes.
At the pulpit, as Sarah says.
Sarah says, yes.
A rush to the pulpit.
Yeah, arguing with the police officer isn't going to change anything.
It really isn't. And again, look, this guy has no ability to change a court order. None. Stop being crazy.
Using her, all that's off the table right then and there. And that happened about 3 days ago.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about
that I have of him putting his hands on her.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have that?
Yes.
So I'm just telling you right there. And I don't mean to be disrespectful, and I apologize for interrupting you, but this is just way too much. Way too much.
That's the one.
I don't want these children to be with someone that's violent. He's violent.
Well, we don't have any evidence of him being violent.
Okay, Harriet Tubman, sit the hell down.
Yeah, she's scrolling through like hundreds of hours of pictures of cats.
Yeah, she's like, oh crap, he wants evidence? No one told us we would have to give evidence.
You don't have evidence of this? Yes, there's total evidence of somewhere.
Somewhere. The cloud ate it. The dog ate my homework. Skynet took it.
He did that.
Or of him having mental health issues or him having drug issues. But I don't know if you've seen their house.
No,
there's a lot of evidence of her.
Yeah, he doesn't have drug. He just has porn issues and all that stuff.
Oh,
that's his.
Yeah, let's talk about this.
Yeah, he's got a sex swing in the house.
Well, I mean, she didn't say he was a furry. I mean,
well, that's true. That would be a crime against humanity.
Yeah, the officer would be like, "Never mind, I'm gonna call that judge right now. You keep them babies. You keep them babies away from him."
Yes. Oh God, yes.
The choice every night. But I'm glad you big men showed up here today. I appreciate that.
I mean, like I said, we've begged and pleaded her to try to get help. You know,
she hides her addiction, and he hid it too. He hid it from her whole entire family until he couldn't hide it anymore.
Well, one thing I'll say about this is,
and she told me about it, and she said, "It's going to hurt me if I tell you, but I'm going to tell you, Mom. I've been on opioids." He never wanted me to find out. And that's a man that really wants to protect his wife and make her get well. I begged him to put her in the treatment program. Begged. He wouldn't do it.
Well, she has to be voluntarily,
he can do it through the court system. He did this through the court system.
Right.
He could have done that through the court system. I already called them. He could have taken guardianship and put her in treatment, and he didn't want to. He's letting her deteriorate. Can't you look at her and see that?
Oh, I mean, like I said, we're limited on what we can do to force her to get help. She's been offered, I don't know how many times, tons of times.
I know.
And if she's an adult and she's not willing to get help, then
as soon as he did that, he took her phone so she couldn't call 911. That's what he does. You don't understand. He manipulates the whole entire situation.
Did you know that Sarah told you that he has syringes, because he says that's her grandpa's, his dad's syringes delivered to his home. So because the company won't deliver them to Indiana where his dad lives. That's a bunch of crap. There's syringes being delivered here, and he's hiding something in the woods. I don't know what. I have no idea what's going on here. Because,
ma'am, what in the adrenochrome do you think he is hitting her with? I mean, MK Ultra much? All right.
Jeez.
Your sister's not an addict. It was all a big government conspiracy. All right.
Just like, yeah, I mean, and it's one of those, well, so-and-so said so-and-so said so-and-so. It's just like, okay, you're a bunch, you are what destroys Discord. These women are what destroys Discord. They get in Discord and it's all, I got to talk about so-and-so did such and such, and none of it could even be possibly true. This is why I don't have a Discord. Oh my God.
And thank you, Tracy, for the super chat. She was eating the grass. This is, and this is why so say you decide to finally, you've had enough, the addict is not going to change, and you cut them out of your life. You also have to be prepared that the family is not going to be there for you, the family of him or them or anyone, because it is a hard thing to reality. I get, but don't expect support from that end. You will not get it generally. And it's natural. I get it, but yeah. And they will probably try to do anything to say, oh, well, you're the wrong person. So it's a bunch of tons of fun.
there would be no reason for syringes.
I want her blood taken.
Yeah, I would like to have her.
So what do you think he would be drowning her with?
I don't know. Because all of a sudden she started ending up with sores all down her face, and she doesn't go anywhere. He goes to work or goes to the store, anywhere. She is held here. She doesn't have transportation to go anywhere.
So you think he's injecting her without her knowing?
Yes,
How would
absolutely.
he do that?
Because he's putting her to sleep at night.
What makes you rule out the factor that she's voluntarily using
Doing it herself?
Yeah.
No way. There's no way. I'm going to tell you what she does, because I've seen her do it. She takes a half of her oxycodone, not the whole entire thing, and she takes a half of an ibuprofen with that for her pain, because she had 2 operations on her spine, and that's all.
I have to go because we have calls pending.
I know.
But I can tell you this: you have to give him the kids back
When?
immediately. So he wants the kids.
I want
So
a
he's
judge
gonna-
to tell her
I'm not even
that.
speaking to
This is
him.
on court
It's not.
papers.
It doesn't take a judge. Okay. These are the orders that we act upon, and it says that he is the legal parent and guardian of the children. So if you don't give the kids over, then it's interference with custody.
Right.
I just want
Okay,
you
and
to
then
be aware
what?
of that.
Then what happens?
Then you go to jail.
I don't
go
go
to
to jail. I
Yeah.
gotta go to
Yes,
court.
you will.
You go to jail for interference with custody. You'll be
Okay, I take it back. I no longer have sympathy for this woman. This is also another reason I would not be a cop, because I can understand all the feelings, but once you are just absolutely intolerably stupid, I can't. I'd be like,
No.
taser, taser, taser.
Yeah.
Take his side.
Having an insurance policy on your spouse.
Oh, well, thank you guys for joining today for America's Cultural Enrichment, that is body cam footage. And, well, I'm guessing we're going to see those two real quick for kidnapping.
Yeah, that's gonna be coming up. I guarantee it. It is gonna happen in some way, shape, or form. You're gonna see these folks come rolling in there, and they're gonna be complaining about all of this and saying, "Hey, we've got issues. Got issues. This is what my court order says, that I have the kids.
Yeah. Well, my son just asked me why he can't wear underpants to go swimming. I'm going to go deal with that because, oh, for the love of all that is holy.
She just said you can, but you have to wear them on your head, and it has to be the dirty ones.
Don't give him any ideas. Anywho, have a great day. I am not sending you off to anyone because Freedom Day, you get to pick where you want to go on this internet in the US of A or elsewhere. And have a great 4th of July. Be mindful of your neighbors. Make sure your doggos are okay. And I will just hope that all of everyone's mortgage payment they spent on M80s will be taken care of by tonight. Otherwise, it's getting a little killdozery in here. I'm just kidding. Allegedly in Minecraft. Bye, guys.
Happy 4th, y'all.